to Inappropriate Bar Talk. My name's Chris.
And I'm fucking Tony.
And we're live right here on Wednesday, twitch.tv/Inappropriate Bar Talk. Ladies and gentlemen, glad to have you in.
Yeah.
We appreciate you. Hope you're staying safe out there. If you're going back to work, we hope you're staying safe out there. We're hoping the customers aren't trying to kill you at the door.
Not yet.
Yeah. So
It's not Christmas yet.
So, Merry May?
Merry Christmas?
May?
Merry New World.
Merry New World.
Cheers, bro.
Cheers, man.
Let's
Cheers
start
to episode 158.
Chris is running a little late today.
Sorry.
You having a rough day, buddy?
Yeah. No. Not
No?
really. Just.
No?
It's
Just
a
late?
time crunch. I get off of work at 4, so there's a lot of stuff I got to get done in between.
Bro, you got to
that
start
and
planning ahead.
I don't know what to
Buy
do,
your
man.
beer the day before so you don't have to go to Long's before
Yeah.
you come, you know?
God.
Come on, man. Or buy it before you go to work. Go
Or
just
steal
like
it from work.
Go, just take beer from work. There you go. Fill up a growler. You'll be good.
I know, right? Guys, thank you for joining us. We
Yeah.
appreciate you.
Dude, my mic. I got to fix this.
I'll have this down by next week. I promise.
By next week. By next week, he says. So, everybody, thank you for tuning in. Who do we got here? We got anybody tuning in yet? We got one person, it looks like.
Hello to the one person.
Is it Baby Cakes? I hope it's Baby Cakes. Who is it? It's Baby Cakes. Where is it? There you go. Hey, Baby Cakes. Oh, what?
Hi, buddy.
There we go. There we go. Okay. Now, what was
What's
it?
up, Jovi?
Yeah. Hi, Baby Cakes. Oh wow, she went the crazy aloha or aloha, guys.
Aloha.
Hi.
Guys.
Thanks for tuning in, my love. Yeah, you know, this week was kind of a weird week. It was kind of like quick. I felt
Yeah.
like nothing really happened,
Yeah.
but it just happened quickly.
I know what you mean. It's like the news story. There wasn't like much new developments this week. There were kind of like a couple things here and there. There were a lot of people,
Yeah.
unfortunately, like I'm hearing about dying this past week.
Dude,
But it wasn't
Jerry-
a lot of it wasn't coronavirus related, I guess.
none of it's really coronavirus related, Chris. I just want you to believe it is.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who wants you to believe it is?
Why look sad? Ha ha ha. Chris looks sad. I don't know. Why do you look sad, Chris? Are you okay?
I R.I.P. Jerry Stiller.
Yeah,
okay?
dude.
Hilarious dude. You may have known him as Costanza's father
Yeah.
on
Frank
Seinfeld.
Costanza.
Frank Costanza.
Serenity now.
Serenity Now. The Festivus for the rest of us.
I got a lot of grievances with you people.
And he was also the grandfather and King of Queens. Had a very hilarious part
Yeah.
of that show as well.
Dude, and he was obviously
And
he was also
in Zoolander.
Yep. Dude,
He was
he's
in-
a legend. Like Jerry Stiller acted in so many things. He's been around fucking forever, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
And no, it sucks. He was the classic angry, crazy old man. Like you never, no one played that
crazy old
role.
grandfather.
Yeah, no one played that role better. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Wasn't he in Heartbreak Kid too?
Yeah,
With-
he was his dad in Heartbreak Kid. He was Ben. So yeah, he's Ben Stiller's
When
father.
you're-
If you didn't know
When
that.
your new wife asks you to pile driver, you pile driver. He has so many
He was
classic
like a
lines.
Pimp, he was
dude.
like a pimp grandfather.
Yeah,
in
he
that.
was like a
Right.
playboy grandfather. He was in Vegas, and the strippers' boobs were floating in the pool. Remember? That shit was good. That was good. A funny guy. Unfortunately, passed away.
Yeah.
And you got to feel for Ben Stiller because that was his dad, you know, and he's another funny motherfucker.
What was he? 91, right?
He was up there.
92. So he got up there.
Should we do a shot for Jerry Stiller?
We can.
Let's see if we can pull up some of his best, like,
Some of his best moments.
yeah, Jerry Stiller's funniest moments. 1 in a million shot, Doc. 1 in a million. You know what that's from?
No.
Oh my goodness, bro! From the Seinfeld episode where Kramer makes fusilli Jerry. He makes a sculpture out of Jerry in like fusilli pasta, the corkscrew pasta,
okay.
and it falls on the ground. And George's dad falls, and it goes in his asshole and pokes in his asshole, and he has to go to the proctologist. That's the one where Kramer has the license plate Ass Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a funny episode.
I mean, he's had a lot of his whole role on Seinfeld was great. It was amazing.
Here we go. Here we go. Well, we're gonna get striked for this, but that's okay.
Yeah, who made this tribute? We at least give him some credit.
SZ, it says.
Okay.
YouTube SZ.
Come on, Frank, I need you. I mean, the war was 50 years ago.
In my mind, there's a war still going on.
All right, what happened, Frank? What is it that you can't get over?
We should do a shot for Frank. Would you grab me a Coke too, sir?
Sure thing there, bud.
Thanks, bud. Dude, the best of Frank Costanza. Here we go.
Hello?
This is Frank Costanza.
What do you want?
You think you can keep us out of Florida? We're moving in lock, stock, and barrel. We're going to be in the pool. We're going to be in a clubhouse. We're going to be all over that shuffleboard court. And I dare you to keep me out.
Many Christmases ago, I went to buy a doll for my son. I reached for the last one they had, but so did another man. As I rained blows upon him, I realized there had to be another way.
What happened to the doll?
It was destroyed. But out of that, a new holiday was born. A Festivus for the rest of us.
Archie, would you like some Jell-O?
Why'd you put the bananas in there?
George likes the bananas!
So let him have bananas on the side.
All right, please. Please.
I was hoping that you could help me to remember my childhood a little more clearly.
I feel a draft. Let's change tables.
Get out of here. We have a booth.
Frank, I'm cold.
Order a hot dish.
Why can't we sit over there?
That's not a booth.
So who says we have to sit in a booth?
I didn't take the subway all the way to New York to sit at a table like that.
The subway to be in a drafty restaurant.
Now, George, what do you want to know about your childhood?
Actually, I think I'm pretty clear on it.
Well, it sucks.
What did you say?
Your meatloaf is mushy, your salmon croquettes are oily, and your eggplant parmesan is a disgrace to this house.
Well, that's too bad, because I'm the only one who cooks around here.
Not anymore. Give me that spatula.
I'm back, baby.
I'm back, baby. Where's my boy?
Oh, my God.
I'm sitting at home reading a periodical, and this is the call I get. My son is a bootlegger. Ow! Who put you up to this? Was it her?
All right, wait a minute. I think you've got it backwards.
My George isn't clever enough
Dude,
to
the
hatch a
audio
scheme
is
like
being
this.
weird.
You got that right.
What the hell does that mean?
That means whatever the hell you want it to mean.
You saying you want a piece of me?
I could drop you like a bag of dirt.
You want a piece of me? You got it!
Dude.
Classic.
We'll miss you, Jerry. You're
Classic.
a funny motherfucker.
For sure.
Funny motherfucker. Let's get us cheers. Everybody put your shot emotes in the chat
For Jerry Stiller.
for Jerry Stiller, guys. Put them in there.
Ooh, ah. Hello.
Ooh, ooh, ah. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, why does that hurt more?
All right, guys, you're watching Inappropriate Bar Talk.
Woo! Okay.
This is where we talk about
We're gonna liven this
everything
up.
going on
It's a
during the
sad
week.
moment.
Dude. Okay, hold on. I just had to get past that shot real quick.
You okay?
Oh. Feels so inspirational.
We gotta get. It's uplifting. Actually, I know this music kind of sucks.
I'm pretty psyched that The Mandalorian released new information. Tamura Morrison
saw
was
that.
cast as Boba Fett.
I saw that.
So the guy who played Jango Fett in
fuck is
the Star Wars movies.
Wait, so he's gonna play his son now?
Yeah, well, you got to remember,
He's a clone,
he's
right?
a clone.
Right.
So
makes
it
sense.
makes sense that he's going to pick up the part.
What is this?
So
I'm
yeah,
trying to find us some good music here.
it seems like we've got a confirmation that Boba Fett's going to be in season 2 of The Mandalorian, which is the news just keeps getting better and better.
I'm excited for The Mandalorian to come out with season 2.
Dude, it's gonna be insane.
It should get it. I thought the first season was good, but I think the second season is gonna get better.
Yeah.
So, I'm excited for that.
I mean, the first season was a little slow, but it picked up a lot. Like,
Yeah.
Like it was kind of like a roller coaster. But
Well, the first like 3 or 4 episodes were like the same thing. He went
Yeah.
to a new planet, kicked out.
it was
new
like
planet.
a show that could never.
And then I was kind of
never
like,
end.
oh, is this what it's gonna be?
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
and then it got more in depth.
Right.
So I was like, okay, I'm liking
There's
it.
more of a
I'm liking
story
it.
now. To
Right,
it,
right,
whereas
right.
Before it was kind of like you said, travel to one planet, finish a mission, move on to the next
Right,
planet.
right. So,
Which is good. I'm excited. I'm excited for Mandalorian season 2. Wait, was this supposed to
what's
come
up,
out this
Dad? How
year?
you doing? Thanks for the shot emotes.
Hey,
Dude, I'm trying to find us some like fun music.
in news of life, Elon Musk gave birth to his baby.
He gave birth?
Or
That's
she-
crazy. Holy shit! How did that happen? Wait, hold on. I gotta stop. I gotta stop the music for this. Elon birth?
Yeah, he found a way
child?
to do it through a SpaceX program.
Holy shit! Well, did it have something to do with Uranus?
Okay.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
Every fucking newspaper site requires a subscription nowadays.
So I did see that he had a kid, and he has like some weird fucked up name, right?
Yeah, there's it's like a bunch of symbols.
Yeah.
It's like
I don't give a fuck.
XAEA-12. So
Why? What's up,
everybody was-
Yodi? How you doing?
Everybody was speculating on how to pronounce Elon Musk's baby's name.
Yeah. And were they correct?
I don't know. I don't think they've confirmed what the actual name is. Okay,
It's just a bunch of symbols.
I can't look at Washington Post.
You're not
'cause they're
you're not
behind a fucking
subscribed.
paywall.
You're not subscribed,
Not
bro.
to Washington Post. Why you gotta subscribe to every fucking newspaper website? I swear to God, I hate that, dude. So there was a debate over what the name of the baby was. Do you guys? Do you know?
Well, I'll drink to that.
I'm just.
Let's
saying.
get the fucking party started.
Hey.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
So yeah, now Tony enabled talks. What push to talk? Or,
And it
sorry.
swears apparently. It just said, "Let's get the fucking party started." I like that. Let's do that.
So they know that the AE, which is a weird symbol, is Elven spelling of AI, which also resembles the Chinese word for love and, of course, artificial intelligence. X is the unknown variable. So it's unknown variable, Elven spelling of AI, and then the A12 is their favorite aircraft.
Are they fucking kidding me right now? That's how they
No.
named their kid?
But people are saying it could be a moniker for Alex. But who knows? Anybody out there heard what this can mean? I don't know. Put it out there. Elon had a baby with Grimes.
Who is this Grimes lady anyway? I don't know who that is, but she looks fucking creepy.
She is a artist and a musician, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Nah. Not into it.
Well, I do like that Elon Musk posted a picture of his baby because everybody wanted to see it, and it had tattoos all over its face.
Did it really?
Yeah.
They put the Post Malone filter on it?
Yeah.
Dude. This music sucks.
She's a Canadian singer whose real name is Claire Elise Boucher.
And she this is his wife, obviously, right?
Yes.
I didn't even know he was married.
But
she's scary looking, dude.
She is.
Kind
of hot though.
I mean, in like a gothic kind, if you're into like that, like vampire girl kind of way,
Yeah,
I guess.
Like that whole.
Oh, we gotta. Speaking of which, we still have the poll going on if you would move to Mars or not. You'd be.
yeah.
They basically be that fucking poll.
It's still there.
They basically be your king and queen. So if you would move to Mars, that'd be how you vote.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd move to Mars, Chris. Would you? No, I would move to Mars. I said I would.
I would.
Last week I said I would
I
because
told
I
Mo
wanted
I
to
wanna-
smoke weed on Mars.
I want to spend my final remaining years on Mars.
Fuck that, dude. I would
gonna-
go like if space travel came out and we could get there, I would go there for maybe like 10 years, and I would want to come back to Earth because there's no way Mars is gonna be nicer than Earth to live. It's gonna be hard. Like, fuck that. I don't want to spend my twilight years in fucking Mars. It's like a goddamn desert.
I want my tombstone on Mars.
Dude, fuck that.
Bury me on Mars.
Just shoot me out into space, cause I want to like one day.
That'd be kind of cool.
I just want to be floating around in space and one day like hit a windshield of like an alien craft and they'll be like, "Oh, what the fuck?" I'd be like, "Ah."
I bet that'll be a thing.
That's what I want.
It'll be like.
I want to be space garbage.
Pretty much it. It's like,
yeah,
launch your dead body into space.
Just shoot me out like a rocket.
Yeah, slingshot me.
Yeah.
I don't care. Fly me into Saturn or something, whatever.
Or I'd want to be buried on Earth to give back to the Earth, like you decay, right?
Yeah.
That's the whole.
Yeah, like buried under a tree.
Because if you get shot out to space, your energy goes nowhere, right? So you don't transfer your energy. It's wasted energy.
He says I'll stick with being turned into a tree or something.
See, that's a cool one too. They have that now where you can get like cremated and you put into an urn that has like a tree seed in it, and you plant it and the fucking tree grows out. And it's you. You're like a tree.
I'm for that, for sure.
I don't know if I'd want to be a tree though, because once that tree's cut down, then you're done, right?
Yeah.
That's why I'd rather just go into the earth, because you can be some grass, you could be a tree, you might be like some worm food later, you know, like it's you're a whole bunch of stuff.
Right back into the earth.
Yeah, it's fucking go right back in. I want to be some weed fertilizer.
Although you're probably more beneficial to the earth if you're not cremated, though.
Yes, you're right.
You know, if you're
right.
if you're just plain your
right, because then you could
body
actually
would go into the ground
decay.
and
Yeah, you're right on
probably
that.
provide more.
You can be turned into a table. Why would I want to be a table or a textbook?
Yeah, I don't know about a table.
What if you get turned into a porno mag? Do those even exist anymore? Porno magazines?
What if you got turned into toilet paper? That would suck.
That would suck.
Yeah.
That'd be real shitty.
Yeah.
Shitty deals. Shitty deals.
If you're cut down.
Dude, let's get this Swedish club emotive sound. That's what this is called. Swedish club emotive sound.
Emotive sound?
That's the name of this song. Dude, this music sucks. There's a reason why
A-Track, this
it's
shirt's
just
for
free.
you, bud. I got this shirt just for you.
I can't listen to this shit, dude. I can't do it.
R.I.P. Harambe.
Aw, poor monkey.
That's for you,
Speaking of A-Track, I just consolidated your two boxes into one large box, so I'll get that shipped out. I already shipped out LaBelle's today, and I shipped out that one girl BP's box today.
Boxes are going out, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
talked to Erin. Erin said she's cool just getting something from the merch shop because she lives in fucking Canada, and it's like $80 to send her box. And I was like, yo. So Erin's box will be back up for grabs. We haven't got a hold of Chase the Gallant, so his will probably go back up for grabs. And then from then on,
There were a few people who said they were cool. They didn't want the box.
Yeah, which is weird because. Why is that scary? Well, Erin said, please don't send me a head. She's like, Erin X. She's like, please don't send a head to me.
Severed head?
Yeah. I was like, no, we don't do that.
Not anymore.
Well, yeah, we stopped because we ran out of heads.
Yeah.
But you know, you had to be in that limited edition first set of boxes that went out. Then you got some human parts. Jesus Christ.
We kept them in embalming fluid.
Yeah, it's I've been watching Ozark, so you know sometimes you get a jar of eyeballs. Sometimes.
You never know.
The boxes went out. That's all I was getting at. Raph, we need your I need your address again. I know it's Colonial, New Jersey or some shit like that, but
Colonial, New Jersey.
That's something like that. Yeah. That's really where you live, somewhere along those lines.
And our Raph's like, I don't know what Raph's doing, dude. Nobody knows what Raph does.
So, Baracha, I don't know if you're watching, but your box, I'm trying to figure out how to fit your beer in that box, but I don't think it's going to happen. The beer's not going to fit.
We may have to do another way.
Yeah. We might just have to, you know, I don't know. We might just have to send that up with Noah or something next time he goes up.
Yeah. Who knows when that is?
Yeah, who knows? Who knows? But we still got it for you, though. We're not going to drink it. Don't worry. I won't drink it. Chris might drink it, but I won't drink it.
Never know.
Chris gets drunk here sometimes on his own, and I don't know what he's doing, and he just drinks stuff out of the fridge.
I just find it, and I'm like, ooh, piece of candy.
Yeah, don't drink my Japan beer.
I'll put it back. Don't worry, I'll put it back.
I want to keep that Japan beer. I was gonna drink, dude. The night of the 3-year anniversary, I almost cracked that fucker open.
That was, yeah.
I was close to.
I mean, that would have been one of the nights to do it.
Yeah, I might save it for the 5-year. I really
The
like
5-year?
that beer was really good.
Tiana has.
Tiana said, okay, hold on. Check the Discord in the art section. We'll stop it.
I gotta stop.
Wake the fuck up.
Simon says, "Get the fuck."
Do we
up.
have an art section?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we do. Holy shit!
She
A
is
severed
making
head.
What does everybody want?
Heads to send in your gift boxes. What does everybody want? Head. What does
there
everybody?
literally is like a whole box of heads.
What does everybody need?
Head.
That's funny. You have a box of heads. Why do you have a box of heads, Tiana? That's concerning.
Yeah, show the audience. Why
Okay.
is there? One of our viewers has a box of heads.
One of our viewers is your sister, Chris.
She's a viewer. I don't know her.
She's a box of heads, guys. Look at that. Dude, there's 1, 2, 3 heads. And she's got one stabbed with a knife.
Click on it.
One is stabbed in the
Oh my
back of the
God.
skull. I started these yesterday.
These are all clay.
What are
clay
you
heads?
making? You making toys?
Yeah, are you making action figures or something?
You making G.I. Joes over there? Holy shit. I want a G.I. Joe.
Hey, they're pretty detailed.
Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good.
Oh, you should have seen what she did the other day.
What'd she do?
Whoa, look at all those
Whoa, hey, catch him. Oh, shit. Oh, we didn't catch him.
things. She drew a portrait of her friend's mom's.
We looked at that, the dog.
The dog.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Did we look at that together?
I guess, yeah. I think we put it on the show.
Oh.
That's pretty cool, though, Tiana. Now, do you have to, like, fire those to get them to go solid, the heads?
Probably got to bake them.
You got to bake it?
No.
Can you bake those in your oven? Can you make me and Chris Funko Pops? They have those.
It depends on the clay, I think.
Tiana, do that for us.
In the normal oven, 230. Oh, okay.
You know how they have, like, the blank Funko Pops? Right?
Yeah.
You got to make me and Chris as Funko Pops.
Oh.
And then what they do is they put the clay on it to add, like, the accessories, like hat or whatever,
Right.
or beer maybe in our hand. That'd be cool.
That'd be cool.
And we have custom Funkos.
Can you sculpt a?
Yeah, come on, T. We're
Funko?
challenging you. We're challenging you, T. It's a challenge. I want my bear necklace to be part of it too. There we go.
Bear necklace.
We got the bear. The bear.
She could do it.
I think she could. If anybody could do it, Tiana could do it.
Tiana could do it.
Tiana could do it.
Those 2 heads in the box are your heads. Oh.
See?
Oh.
Dude, that'd be cool. Like, sit us on the desk. It'd be cool if you could make like a miniature scene of us. So it'd be like us, but in front on the desk.
Like this.
Oh, dude, can you make us bobbleheads? That'd be fucking dope. I want to be a bobblehead. Just like
Be like our Fallout guy.
like a Dwight bobblehead,
Oh,
like
yeah.
a custom one. That looks like that'd be fucking dope, dude. That'd be super cool, T. Let me know. I'll send you cash if you need supplies.
That could be cool.
I actually had a job for one day in Toronto. Painting bobbleheads. That's cool. Make us a bobblehead. The trick is you got to make the neck really long. So when the spring sits on it, the center of gravity's low. So it's not like super floppy, but it just bobbles. That's
That
the
makes
trick.
sense.
So if you pull that guy's head off, the neck probably goes almost all the way to where his top of his head is.
Right.
And the spring sits down on it, and it kind of just wobbles
Yeah,
at the
because
top.
the head can like go left or right, right? If you don't have enough support there.
Yeah, it'll flop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't have a flop. You don't want a flop head.
You can't have a floppy head.
You don't want. Sometimes you want some sloppy head, but you don't want floppy head.
Right. You want a stiff head.
Well, stiff neck. Anyway.
Like kind of stiff. Like a little give's okay.
Well, you gotta have a little give, but just the right amount.
Right.
God, we're disturbed. We're disturbed individuals, Christopher.
Man, it just started raining out of nowhere. It was like sunny all day.
Well, your mom said you were walking here, and I was like, I hope he's not gonna be fucking soaking wet.
I wasn't walking.
Painting bobbleheads, yeah. Was it for Funko? Because Funko was one of the main like bobblehead producers in the last like 10 years.
Are they in Canada?
No, they're actually based out of Everett. So Washington, but Toronto's on the other side of the country. But
far.
Yeah, excuse
Closer
me.
to East Coast.
Excuse me. You know what I forgot to do, Chris? And we're already 20 minutes in. I forgot to set the timer.
Oh no.
Oh my God. What am I doing?
It was Chinese bobbleheads.
Was
in a
Chinese
shady warehouse.
Was Chinese bobbleheads in Canada? What the fuck?
So you're working in a sweatshop for a day, is what you're saying?
Yeah, that'll work, I guess.
Fixing imperfections.
Oh fuck, dude. So yesterday, Chris, I've been trying to like get in better shape. So I've been lifting like upper body, but I haven't done legs at all. So yesterday I did legs. Fuck, dude. I did squats and lunges, and then I did some calf raises, and then I did planks. Dude, I'm so fucking sore. My legs, dude. Yeah, it's not good. I fucking hate working out my legs. It's like the worst. Because it's like upper body, if you're sore, it's like whatever. But your legs are sore, it's like, fuck, I don't even want to walk right now.
Sucks,
It's like, dude.
Even sitting can suck.
Yeah, like sitting down on the toilet.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. It's like, you gotta just, you get to a certain point where you just drop. Like your legs can't take it anymore. You just flop
You can't
down.
get into that squat position. You
Yes,
just kinda,
dude. Holy shit. And then getting, and then the worst is if you take like a long shit and your legs are sore and numb from sitting on the toilet at the same time. I was trying to walk back to my bed this morning. I was just like, oh fuck. I was like wobbling all over
Jello
the place.
legs.
I was like, I felt like my knee was gonna blow out because it's just like my leg could just wobble out, you know?
Have you ever been on the toilet so long like your leg falls asleep?
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
That sucks, dude.
Yeah, dude. It happened. I mean, I take
You
long
get off the toilet
shits.
and you're like,
I take long shits. So like, yeah, most mornings at least one leg will go numb.
Yeah.
You know, so my morning routines. First thing I do, I wake up, I chug some water, grab my vape, grab my phone, walk into the bathroom, get my squatty potty set up, fucking get up on there and just blow ass, bro. And then you know, I text baby cakes. And then I check my Facebook, my Instagrams, emails. Yeah, dude. It's just.
I agree. It's like
that morning
it's
poop.
the morning office.
It's like literally, yeah. I get a lot done while I take a shit. It's true, but my legs go numb. So then you got to get up and wobble your ass back to bed.
Yeah.
I sleep for maybe another half hour. Get up, take another shit. Then I'm ready to start my day.
Super Pooper. Did someone say
Super Pooper? You walked in on the right conversation, bro. What's up, Super Pooper 808? Did someone say shit? Yes, we did. Welcome to the show, man.
It's terrible because my morning sounds pretty equivalent to that.
I mean, like, dude, I literally take 2 shits before I leave the house every day.
Sometimes when you like drink more water, sometimes you like.
Oh, it's Marcus.
Yeah.
What's up, Marcus?
What's up, dude?
Yeah, you little shit stain. Of course you love fucking.
He's a poop expert.
Oh. Yeah, I guess.
If you ever followed Marcus,
he's a shitologist.
He'll let you know exactly when he's shitting and where. On his Facebook, that's his thing.
I'll be straight up. I'm pretty sure I've shits bigger than Marcus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
You ever build an island?
Oh yeah, that's
when you shit so much it starts to come out of the water at like a peak. I call that building an island.
Yeah.
Dude, I built some major islands,
I'm
dude.
sure everybody has.
I almost had like when you flush, it's like Pangea because it all breaks apart. If you don't know what Pangea is, dude, I brought back some old school schooling right there.
Yeah, look at Pangea.
So what happens is you shit, and it builds, and it breaks the cusp of the water, right? And it becomes land now. It's land, right?
Right.
But when you flush, the land breaks apart, and it becomes separate continents.
Right.
Pangea.
Only it's like Pangea gets flushed down a toilet hole.
So, well, it's a black hole, you know? You should shit a log, then use your pee to cut it in half. That's kid shit, Marcus. That's kid shit.
This is revolutionary.
I'm talking about building islands. You know that song, Dolly Parton, "Islands in the Stream"? She was taking dumps, bro. That's what that song's about. Taking shit.
Oh, it makes a lot more sense now.
Yeah. That is what we are. Islands in the stream. We're just pieces of shit. That's what that song means. I'm just saying. Been there, done that. Dude, how fucked up would it be? Okay, now if I was like a jackass producer or something, like how fucked up would it be if so you had someone build an island, right? Build an island of shit in the toilet, and then at the top you put like one of the little green army men, and like with the flag and said like Iwo Jima.
Right. Like a concordance.
Yeah. Anyway, what will you name your island, dude? I've had many islands. I didn't name them all because, like I said, they just break apart and they go down the black hole.
Would you?
I hope Baby Cakes isn't watching. She's like, oh my god, what the fuck? Who am I gonna be engaged to?
Have you pooped as many Philippine islands as there are?
No, there's thousands of Philippines islands.
No. Have you been there yet?
I haven't. I'm getting close. Getting close. I've pooped a lot of islands, but I don't think I'm in the thousands
at least
yet.
the whole state of Hawaii, you've done.
Oh, easy. The whole state of Hawaii? That's like just a week of eating Mexican food.
Well, I think the whole actual Hawaiian chain is pretty long, though. Like if you count like all the islands going all the way.
There's only 9. There's only 8 islands. There's like an atoll, but it's not an official island.
Right, but don't they have more like little spotted islands?
No,
that aren't really
I think
named or anything like
so.
that?
I think what you're thinking of is supposedly like Guam and Saipan and shit are part of this chain of fire.
Yeah.
But
Because
it was over a long time because the plate shifted.
Right, and it technically goes all the way down to like Fiji and Tahiti, right?
Yeah,
like
and
all
it's
the
kind of
islands
like
are,
it's like a ring of fire, right? Kind of deal. And I don't know. Chris is right. Technically, there are hundreds. You don't know, Yodi.
Yeah,
you
I'm
live in
pretty sure.
Canada.
There are a lot. There are more. I mean, it's not
Chris,
part of Hawaii, but it's like part of the.
I
whole
don't think they're
Hawaiian
inhabitable
island chain.
islands though.
Right,
Maybe
right.
like birds go there
Yeah,
and
they're
chill.
like little like
rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the middle of the ocean.
So I don't think they're islands. I think they're like atolls.
Okay. Yeah.
Stuff, something like that. Chris, could I get a beer, please?
Yeah.
Thanks, bud. You're a good guy. Chris, I really want to start spicing this place up, guy. I got some ideas. All right. I got some ideas. Oh man, it's kind of hot today, huh? It's a little muggy. A little muggy today. A little muggy here in Hawaii. And you know what? It's not even. I'm gonna. Here we go. I'm gonna change the weather because that's what it's kind of looking like outside, or it was.
The Ring of Fire is when you eat Thai food and your ass is on fire.
Dude, Thai food's not that spicy.
Well, it can get spicy depending on how hot you like it.
Now, Indian food, that shit's got some weird, unexpected like spices sometimes, where it's like you don't taste it at first, and then all of a sudden you're just like, oh fuck, like where'd it come from? I don't know. It's like some weird, dude. Indian food trips me out. It's not my favorite food. They got some interesting stuff. Some stuff is good.
Yeah.
Laotian food? I don't know.
Laotian.
I never had Laotian food.
Neither have I.
Maybe I have. I just don't know it.
It's probably, I don't know. I haven't had Laotian food here. I know it exists, but I don't know.
Of course it exists, Chris. I know it exists.
Yeah, I mean, but I haven't seen it in Hawaii. I'm sure it's here, though.
Yeah, we don't have, I mean, we do have, I'm sure you can find a Laotian restaurant.
Yeah.
Somewhere in Hawaii, but it's not like one of the popular, it's not Chinese food, you know what I mean?
Or Thai. Or anything
Yeah.
like that.
Dude, imagine 20 peppers in
Like
your
Thai food,
capacity.
I'm all right. Thai food shits, I'm okay. It's the
I like Thai
have
food.
Specific things that suck, like buffalo sauce. Like will get to me if I have too much buffalo sauce, and then jalapenos will really burn my asshole.
Well, it depends. Like real jalapenos,
Yeah.
like with the seeds still in it, yeah, that'll produce some
I don't know. I
fiery
think
shits.
the ones that are soaked actually get me worse.
Yeah, like the soaked ones, but those have the seeds too.
Yeah.
But like a fresh jalapeno, not too bad. Like even if you
Yeah.
grill it up, but you just gotta take the seeds out.
Yeah.
The seeds are what make them hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's anal assault, yo. Hey.
There's 20 peppers in a papaya salad. That doesn't even sound good. Like I know spice and papaya like kind of go well together, but it sounds like overkill. I know. Marcus eats weird shit, including milk bones. So
Yeah, dude. I remember. I think was that one of like the first times you brought him to my house. I think this fucker was eating my dog's milk bones. Fucking idiot.
there were other people on here that said they've eaten milk bones.
Hey, man. Whatever. Whatever. You weep for your butthole. I still eat.
Yeah,
he
you
still
know
eats them.
You know it's a legit poop when you're like starting to tear up.
I don't think I've ever teared up from a poop.
No, like gotten watery eyes just from like the effort you're putting in.
I remember like one time, like you ever had a poop that's so big it feels like it's just like boring your asshole out.
Yeah.
And it's like you're giving birth. I had to like one time I took a shit and I had to like take breaths in between like.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, this shit's fucking stretching me out. It's like a football came out my asshole, man. And I got that, but I got it out, bro. That's the main thing. And it's like,
it's the biggest
once
sense
it comes
of
out,
relief,
you're just
though.
like, oh,
yeah,
fuck.
it's like the biggest sense of relief when you.
I'm breaking sweats.
But it literally is.
I've broken
like
sweats taking shits, but never like teared up.
I gotta imagine that's like a tenth of what a woman feels like when she's giving birth. But
I mean,
I gotta that's like a little taste. Of
Yeah,
what's going
I mean,
on.
I'm sure.
Like
a sample.
like a little sample. Of what's
Except
actually
just
happening.
imagine your dick hole ripping open.
Don't get me wrong. A woman giving birth is like probably way more intense.
I took a big shit one time. I know what it's like to give birth.
Yeah. You're giving you're giving birth to something that's 1/10 the size.
Always drink your coffee. I don't like coffee, dude. I'm not a coffee guy.
Coffee makes me shit for sure.
I mean, if I drink it,
Yeah.
and this again, if I drink coffee, it's not coffee. It's like a frappuccino or something.
Right.
But that, yeah, guarantee I'm shitting. In like the next 10 to 20 minutes, I gotta hit the toilet.
Yeah.
But you know what really used to make me shit was like that first cigarette in the morning. It's
Yeah.
like, oh,
Yeah.
it's time to poop. Yeah.
Well, if you have the cigarette on top of a cup of coffee, then
Oh, I'm sure.
then yeah.
I used to like going when we lived in Villa Stella. I used to like going in the downstairs bathroom and smoking a cigarette in the bathroom while taking a shit. That, my friends, is a nice relaxing time.
Yeah. It goes hand in hand for sure.
Dude, why is the back of my neck all itchy?
Taking a shit while you smoke?
Yeah. I don't know why I don't like smoking weed when I take a shit. I feel like it's not right.
Well, you don't want to like mix the two together. Like weed smells so good and shit stinks.
So cigarette smoke kind of stinks. So it's like,
Yeah.
it goes
It's not a
together.
big, you're not smoking cigarettes for the smell.
Right. I'm just for the pooping experience.
Maybe you're not for weed either, but weed just part of the.
I
smell's
mean,
kinda part of
I
it,
love
right?
the smell of weed.
I think the smell is
Yeah,
part of
I know.
it.
I love weed.
Every time, especially when someone's like, I can smell something going on here. Somebody's smoking weed somewhere.
I would just do the like, whoa, where?
Yeah. Wait,
It's always
who's-
me.
Who's got it?
Who, where? Who
And
is
then
it?
You're like, oh yeah.
Who is it? It's not me, man.
Yeah, you brought back my Sega to the bar last week.
Yeah.
Right, because I asked for it back, and then cooks were like, "Oh yeah, by the way, your Sega Genesis smells like weed." I
Oh,
was
it's
like,
probably because it was in my room.
Yeah. Exactly. They were like, "Oh yeah, it reeks of weed."
It was at Tony's house.
When your Sega Genesis smells like weed, that's when you know you smoke a lot of weed.
Well, you know what it probably is that cardboard box was in my room,
That's
so it
probably
probably absorbed that.
Yeah.
I smoke a lot of weed, man. What do you want me to do? Okay, I smoke a lot of weed. I smoke, dude. I'm halfway done with that box of like 120 cones.
Yeah.
I'm halfway done already. I was looking at it today. I was like, did someone come in here and steal some cones from me? I was like, oh no, I've been smoking a lot, dude. Fuck, I gotta calm down a little
You do
bit.
work.
Dude, I smoke a lot of weed.
You're lucky you're not unemployed right now, because you'd be burning through some cash.
Well, if I was unemployed, I couldn't afford weed, so I wouldn't be smoking that much.
Well, at the rate you smoke, you definitely couldn't afford
At the
it.
rate I smoke, I'd have to start selling weed.
Yeah.
keep smoking it.
Double dwibble. Yes.
But yeah, man. No, I got this last batch I had was pretty good. But I don't have that much.
Yeah. Well, I got the Sega hooked up.
How is it? Did you get it?
I
Did you
got
get
it
it
hooked
running?
up to my so it's running through my capture card just fine. So I was actually playing video games the other day on my Sega, and it was actually kind of fun. It was
The only thing with the Sega is like we only have so many games.
Yeah.
And
Well, that thing has like 100 games on it.
oh, it's in really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and in addition to what I have.
I didn't know that. See, and that's like a China knockoff one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it still works fine.
It works great. I was playing Comic Zone the other day. It was working fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta stream some of that.
Yeah, if you guys want to see some retro Sega stuff, let me know.
I got my stream actually working pretty decent right now.
Yeah.
The audio's
Well, now
working
you got
good.
The two
So I got
computer
the PC running the game, and I got my Mac my iMac 5K running the stream. So it works out pretty good actually. I just had to figure out how to route the fucking audio, and I pretty much figured it out.
Yeah.
I wasted $100 on this fucking software that I really didn't need, but I'm using it just to make things sound cleaner.
Yeah.
But I don't think I have.
Should have got a mini Go LXR. You should have got one of those XLR fucking, what are they called?
What?
The Go XLR minis, or like one of those. There's like $200 or whatever.
Oh no, I'm good.
But it's like a mixer. It's like a mixer, but it's meant for the streaming stuff. It's the one I showed you.
Oh yeah, I remember that little tiny thing. No. I mean, that's cool and all. It's just I like a real mixer. Like I like all the knobs.
Yeah.
You know, I know how to use them, so
I mean,
I like
for about
them.
the same price, you can get a decent.
I'd
mixer.
rather have this than
Because that mixer was
$350. I think.
Yeah, somewhere around there. So a Go XLR, like by itself, is I think $300.
Yeah, so honestly I'd rather have this because this
For
is more
50 bucks
versatile.
more, that would be worth it.
This is more versatile. You can plug a guitar in. That's what I actually want to start doing. Is I've been going through. I inventoried all my music stuff, and I'm selling off what I don't need, and I want to get a little something together where I can just start playing, like, you know, maybe just like learning songs while I stream.
Yeah.
You know, it's not gonna be that exciting, but watch me play guitar.
There you go.
I'm not bad.
I was thinking about it too. I was like, I should hook up Rocksmith and then just.
I mean, just play your guitar.
Yeah.
But you would need a mixer for your bass to actually get the sound in.
Right. Well, it's USB. It's connected through the USB.
Right, but what I'm saying is, so a bass like line signal versus like a guitar or like a mic is different. So like even when I was doing my recording, I had to use like a DI box.
Yeah.
So because of the frequencies, I think, of the bass, I'm not too sure of why, but you have to use a DI box to get that clean like sound, or else it just sounds real boxy.
Well, it connects to the game on the Xbox, so I would plug it into the Xbox and then run it from the Xbox to.
Oh, you're still talking about.
So I think the game has like a digital amplifier of some
Probably
sort,
does.
and there's something in line that it's built. That's.
I was
built into
actually
the
watching
cable.
one of the guys from Fortunate Youth, and he was just getting stoned, like just making tracks.
Yeah.
And on Instagram though, all these guys are using Instagram and Facebook, and I understand why, but I don't think they understand. If you use Twitch and shit, you can get subscriptions.
Yeah.
Like you can stream live on Facebook and Instagram, and that's great, but you're not making money really.
I don't think they're looking to make money. Most of them, I think.
Dude, they ain't making any money right now. They're not
just looking
touring.
for exposure and shit. You know?
You're good. Well, hey, I guarantee you. For instance, Kevin, if he was to set up a Twitch and tell his people, hey, go to Twitch, check it out, and if he got other like bands in that community to do it, I actually reached out to Kevin. I reached out to Paul Milbury too. Yeah. And I was just like, hey, guys, I know with this pandemic thing going on, you guys aren't touring and stuff. If you guys need help with doing live stream stuff, like, let me know. I'll
Twitch would be the way to go, like you said.
Yeah.
Like, if Paul's record label set up a Twitch channel, and it's like, hey, come into the studio and jam some songs.
Yeah, and we
Twitch,
can stream it. It's a concert.
And then whatever money we make, like, you guys get a cut. Right. Kind of shit. But, you know, Twitch is kind of new for a lot of people now. I don't know why, but it's been around for a while. But
I think what Amazon needs to do is really start pushing the Twitch side, because they lost a lot of big names off of Twitch to Mixer and shit.
Yeah.
So either support guys like me and Chris who like do this on a weekly basis and put on a good production here, and give us some clout here and get us pushed to that front page, motherfuckers.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. But
yeah. Any support is awesome support. It doesn't have to be paid. Just whatever you want.
I mean, preferably paid.
Just you watching. I mean, we're
well,
not gonna
speaking of which, actually, speaking of which, I did want to kind of. I worked on a little something the other day.
There's just been so much shit about these like Twitch streamers who like these fucking chicks that have been.
They're just showing their tits,
and they're literally sitting in their bedroom with a bunch of fucking Christmas lights up behind them, and they're like, "You need to pay me money."
And they're just sitting there with
and
their
like,
tits out, basically.
You
know what we should do, Chris? Let's Bert Kreischer this shit. Let's do our next stream in Speedos.
Yeah, we could.
No, fuck that. I'm not doing
that. I'm down. You guys want to see my titties?
I'm not doing that. No one wants to see my titties. But hey, I did make some new merch for us, Chris.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, so we got some new stuff. I actually ordered a hat. So I ordered this hat right here.
The all black?
Yeah, I got the all black.
Okay, good. I'm gonna get the blue.
I ordered this hat. I got this hat. And then I made these shirts. I thought,
Show the blue one. Show the blue one. That's the one I'm going to snag. I'm going to snag that one.
Yeah, that one looks pretty cool, actually. I like the blue.
The blue.
And then I made these, just some simple logo tank tops. You know, they got blue,
Summer's
gray,
coming
black.
up, man. Summer's coming up. Get
You
your
know?
IBT tank, bro.
And then if you're still cold, hey, we got long sleeves too. We got
Yeah,
long sleeves
it's still
too.
chilly in some areas,
You know? Got the IBT logo
Looks
on the
nice and
chest.
comfortable.
Yeah.
Low key, nothing too crazy. Nice.
Blue,
and-
black, and gray. And then I thought this was kind of cool, and I made this. I just thought it was a good idea. So I made a Team Tony shirt, right? For the ladies, we got a crop top, we got a baby tee, we got a Team Chris baby tee.
It's funny because Mo's like, I'm gonna get one, so I know Jovi's gonna get.
Well,
a
I
Team
already
Tony.
bought one for Jovi.
For Jovi.
And then I also made, because I didn't know, some women don't want to show their belly
Yeah,
button, so I
yeah.
made the regular T-shirts for the girls. What's weird though is the girls, you can't put anything on the sleeves.
Oh,
the
yeah, probably too
guys,
short.
yeah, the guys now. So the guy's shirt will have the Inappropriate Bar Talk logo on one sleeve, and then on the other sleeve, Chris's shirt, because he's an IPA guy. I put the IPA.
Drinking one right now.
I put the IPA logo that we made.
IPA beer logo.
Yeah. And then of course you got Team Chris on the front, and
You
then
want
from
my big ugly mug on your front.
yeah,
the front
and
your
then of
shirt?
course mine's got the same IBT, but mine has a stout on the other side because I like the dark beers,
Yeah,
right? So I
yeah,
put the stout logo, and then of course you got my ugly mug on the front of Team Tony. So that's some new stuff we got in the merch store. If you guys are interested,
Mo might actually like those better.
that's what I was thinking. Some girls don't want the crop top. You know what I mean? So we got this in black and white as well.
Is that like a heather or was that like a?
I don't know what is a heather.
Like it's got like those like. This is a heather, like a heather gray. It has. Like
I think it might be. Here, let's look. Yeah, it looks like it's a.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. You got Team Chris right there. But yeah, for some reason they don't let you put anything on the female sleeve, so I couldn't.
They're too short, probably.
Probably.
Yeah, there's probably enough area.
But I already ordered my shirts. I got a Team Tony for me and a Team Tony for Jovi, and I got my hat coming. So you better get ready, bro.
The same.
And again, I just made it because when we do get in debates, people pick their sides.
Yeah.
And it's not a competition or anything.
Thank you. Sure.
Hey, Yodi, thanks for the 100 bits.
Please keep
oh,
your
we
pants
got the
on.
heart.
Okay. Keep your pants on. No promises, but we got to do what we got to do.
No,
to
we're
keep
gonna
the show
wear.
going.
You
The
don't
Bert
even
Kreischer
know if
show.
we have pants on right now. That's the tricky part. You don't even know we could be pantsless right now. Dicks out. You wouldn't know. We're not though. We're not. We lost 3 viewers instantly when I said that.
we were pushing the merch too hard.
But hey, I
Hey,
just
it's
wanted
there.
to
It looks
show
cool.
you. I just want to show
Sorry,
you what we
guys
had.
don't want it. You don't want it. That's fine. We're just putting it out there. We got to show what we got going on.
Hey, I was excited.
That's our version of an ad. Okay, there could be worse.
Yeah. And then your wife was I don't know. I could tell you guys were already drinking.
Oh yeah, we were.
Because first of all, she was talking a lot.
Well, the other night
And
she was like, "Let's just put Jackbox on stream." I'm like, "Babe, it's late. I don't know if anybody's gonna jump on."
Did
right
anybody
now."
jump on? Because I went to bed after
Nah,
I checked
we
your
didn't-
guys'
we didn't get
audio.
a lot of people. It was late. It was like
Yeah.
It was like 12, 1 in the
Yeah, it
morning.
was late as fuck.
So, I was
But she was like, "You need to make a Team IBT." I was like, "We already have. We are Team IBT." I was like, "It doesn't matter who You buy a shirt, it supports the show regardless, right? You know what I mean? So it doesn't matter. It's just something fun. So it's not like I just want to put out. It's not a competition. You know what I mean?
Well,
and
you-
bottom line is,
Yeah.
you know what? If NSYNC didn't care if Justin's shirt sold out because they all made a cut of
Right,
it.
that's
You know
true,
what I
that's
mean?
true. Well,
So
did he get a bigger cut though?
no. Dude,
Yeah,
did you see those guys' contracts? You know who made all
Oh,
the money
yeah,
was
that's
that old
right.
white guy.
The fucking guy, dude.
But like I said, in a basketball team, the team makes the money from jersey sales. It doesn't go to the players.
Right.
So it's where it doesn't matter if Chris sells 100 shirts and I sell one. I don't give a shit because guess what? We split it 50-50. And if you want a Team IBT shirt, just buy one of the regular logoed shirts. That's what I was trying to tell her, but I don't think she heard me.
The players got to get a cut though of those jerseys. Maybe
You
not
know-
in college, but in,
Well, no, they definitely don't in college.
well, now in college they're supposed.
they
to.
might now.
They're supposed to.
Well, I know because they had that lawsuit against like EA and all that stuff.
Right.
That's why they stopped making
it
NCAA.
it was brought up at the end of like last year again, where the NCAA was going to have to start paying like.
I mean,
players.
you can't pay a player because then they're getting paid to play football. They're a professional player now.
Yeah.
They're not college.
California said they were gonna be like they're gonna start their own.
No, it's something to do. They're allowed to get endorsement deals.
Yeah.
Is what it was. So like if
There's some kind of
if Nike
compromise.
wants to support a college player, they can sponsor him. If the local car dealership wants to have you come out and be a spokesperson because you're the quarterback of UCLA,
Right.
you can do that now. That's I think what the law was passed, if I remember correctly.
They should let them do that. Fucking.
I mean, you know what? You're a broke college kid. If a guy can make some money, let him go.
Go down to the local car dealership.
It's good
and
experience
film a
for
fucking
him.
Commercial.
It's good
Like,
experience
not
for
that
him.
Big deal. That's not a big a deal.
It's basically think of it as like it's almost like an internship.
Yeah.
You know.
You should be allowed to make money while you're in fucking college. I get that, like, you shouldn't be paid
To play.
Yeah, paid to play for the college. But if you're any city you go to, you'll get like a sponsorship opportunity if you're like the star quarterback.
And even
of
if
the
it's
team.
not paid, like, hey man, come do a commercial for this burger shack, and anytime you and your boys come in, we'll give you free burgers.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Just don't bring the whole fucking football team one time.
Yeah, you better be careful saying that kind of shit.
Hey, we gotta have clauses
Yeah,
here.
a restaurant would be the last place I'd offer to football players.
Oh
Like,
yeah, because dude, you got a business.
Yeah.
We had a long practice today. 50 people show
Yeah.
up, like all free. Fuck that. We're sold out.
I'd rather just cut you a paycheck and tell you thanks.
Yeah, it's not all you can eat, motherfucker. You
Yeah.
get one meal a day.
I'd rather throw you a check for $2,000 than
Yeah.
have you eating here for life. Like,
Well, it won't be for life. Like if you get injured and you're no longer a starter, you're done,
yeah,
son.
you're done,
you're,
yeah.
you're worthless now.
I know, right? Like some fucking old washed up guy broke his leg in
Yeah.
junior year. And
Tries
like,
to
just
come in for a
coming up
burger, like you ain't get free burgers no more, bitch. Fuck you. You're done, son. You're done. Man.
What do you think about Tesla opening their plants in California today?
So, I mean, I'm all for it, dude. I mean, I think people should start opening up their businesses.
I think that's been the discussion lately.
Yeah.
It's like, should you reopen or should you
100%.
not?
What do you think?
I think with proper precautions, I guess you could say. But I mean, like, part of me just thinks that America is going to be America, and they're going to be like, this is just something we got to get through.
Realistically, do you think this is even something we need to worry about? The flu's already killed more people this year than the fucking coronavirus.
I mean, yeah, it is something we have to worry about. You can't just like ignore it. But
I don't
like,
think it's as big as deadly and as contagious as the media is trying to make it.
it's as deadly as the flu virus.
It's less deadly, I think.
So I
Well,
mean,
no, let's look at the numbers. Does anyone know what the number? I'm pretty sure I was reading an article
like as far as what like the
from
percentages?
just the beginning of the year. I think the flu has killed
Yeah,
more
I mean,
people
There's numbers
than
out.
the coronavirus has killed right now, and we're
Right,
not
like-
doing shit about the flu.
I mean, like Korea had only like 300 deaths.
well, Korea actually got a bad second wave. I think we talked about that last
They
week.
just
Yeah.
started getting a second wave. Yeah.
Hawaii has good numbers, so fine, start reopening. So again, I would reopen everything in Hawaii minus the tourism.
Right. Minus
Keep
the
the
flights.
slowly start opening up tourism as the mainland gets better with
I
their
think
numbers.
allow inner
Inner island,
travel.
fine. I'm talking, interstate, fine, but like within the state, domestic state
Because they
travel.
said the one case we got yesterday was from an out-of-state resident, and it wasn't clear whether they were coming back to visit or coming back to live or whatever they said. But they said they were from out of state. Was the one case we had yesterday.
But I mean, you know what? The last 2 weeks we've had like 1 case, 3 case statewide, and like we've had a lot of days with 0 on Oahu. It's like, okay, guys, you know what? Wash your hands, wear a mask. Let's get back to normal life. That's it. That's all they should do. Wear a mask, wash your hands.
I mean, the interactions haven't really changed much on a daily basis, except that you're wearing a mask.
I
and
mean,
you're
no,
probably
it's
washing your hands.
different. For instance, so for your business, I think it'd be a little tricky because people sitting at the bar.
Right.
How are you gonna social distance people sitting at the bar?
Well, and
You know?
and people when they go out to eat, like they can get gross. Like
People
like,
can, yeah.
You drop your food all over the bar. You're spitting when you're talking.
Yeah.
Or like you spill your beer.
So
or
what are you
whatever,
gonna do? Put like a plexiglass around your whole bar with like little slots for people's
like what
drinks
is
to
it?
go
Like
through?
that's the thing. It's harder for restaurants. Like that's why I'm saying like I don't know if I'm ready for a full blown thing. I think you should be able to go into like a retail shop and like.
But if they were to say, okay,
I mean, grocery stores haven't really changed that much.
okay,
Like,
but let me ask you this: if they were to say, okay, Chris, you can open your restaurant tomorrow full service like normal. It's up to you what safety precautions
Right.
you want to implement, right?
Right.
and it's obviously up to the customer if they want to come in.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's here's what I would advocate. If I was you, this is what I would advertise. Hey, come in, have a shot, kill the germs. You know what I mean? Alcohol kills germs. If you get drunk enough, Uber home and you'll be fine. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of people. Let's take your dad, for instance. He's a close talker.
Yeah.
You know, especially when he's been drinking. He gets real close and talks.
He does.
So those kind of guys, we're going to have, hey, Randy, social distancing. You know what I mean?
At least like arm's length.
Yeah, arm's length. But hey, you wanna grab me on the shoulder and say, what's up? Hey, that's cool. What's up?
You want to give a handshake? And
Yeah,
say, hey, what's up?
dude,
Like handshakes are probably
honestly-
the worst thing though.
Well, I've been doing the fist bumps, fist
Yeah,
bumps.
maybe go to fist bumps
Yeah.
or elbow bumps.
Yeah, and you know what? If not, I just give someone a hug.
Yeah.
I'd rather give someone a hug than shake their hand. Because what am I touching? The back of your T-shirt?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess so. Your
Kiss-
faces
now
get
that-
kind
now-
of close.
Yeah,
still.
but I'm not going, hi, Chris. You know, I'm like, hey, what's up, bro? And I hug you, and that's it.
Yeah.
You know? I don't breathe when I'm not when I fucking hug people.
I don't know. I might stick with the fist bumps for a while just to be safe. But
And then again, so actually it's funny because I have asthma, I guess Kaiser's reaching out to all the people who have like asthma, COPD, whatever, like lung problems. And they're like, hey, how have you been? I told my doctor shit. I was like, look, I don't even think this is a fucking real thing. She's like, well, you know, we don't know what it is really yet. And I was like, she's like, coronaviruses have been around forever. I was like, I know. And this is just a weird strain that humans can contract. And I was like, realistically, the numbers in Hawaii, more people were dying from flu, heart attack, car accidents. She's like, no, you're right.
yeah,
And I was like, me personally, I was like, honestly, I'm not too worried that I'm going to get it. Now, if I was maybe 10 years older, 15 years older, maybe I'd be a little worried. But I think for the most part, I've been taking a lot of vitamin C, keeping my immune system
yeah.
up.
But they had that like 38-year-old guy who like was like healthy supposedly, and he didn't have anything.
Then
wrong with him,
again, we don't.
and
They
he,
say
you
it's
know,
COVID, but that guy could have had fucking any problem.
Yeah,
And he was in a coma, induced coma.
yeah.
That could. Here's what upsets me is I've been hearing, and again, I don't know. I'm not saying this is fact, but what I've been hearing, and I'd like to do. I should do more research on this. But what I've been hearing is that hospitals are getting an extra pay from insurance companies if something is reported as COVID-19.
Right.
So that's why we were getting stuff like people die from car accidents. Test them. Oh, they got COVID-19. Oh, they died from. We got a COVID death. It's like that motherfucker died in a car accident, but he had COVID.
Right. I need to see where that.
So that's why I said I want
information
to
is.
do some more research on it. But I have been hearing stuff like that where the hospitals have been falsely reporting COVID because they get I think up to $14,000
Yeah.
per COVID patient. Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing is the government shouldn't be paying people.
Well, it's
to
not
do
the
it.
government.
Well, who's paying them?
It's coming out. It's the way the insurance. I guess it's an insurance company because the insurance company pays the hospital, not the government. Unless maybe it is set up that way where the government's giving the money
Reimbursing
for
someone
COVID patients. I don't know. So again, like I said, I got to do more research. If you guys know, maybe you guys know out there. But I've been hearing that, so I was like, okay, well, yeah, that doesn't put the patient in a good position. You know what I mean? If that's true,
Right.
because it's like, oh, we'll just say he has COVID and we get more money, and then if I have COVID, you're keeping me in this hospital, or I got to be quarantined, or whatever. You know what I mean? I don't know. What's up, Addicted? How you doing?
Places that still have 1,000 cases a day want to open. Yeah, obviously there's still there's states who are dealing with it worse than we are.
And hey,
Like we're kind of the exception.
this could just be the, natural selection.
Yeah, we are the exception.
It's usually
compared to,
every 100 years something like this happens.
Yeah, I think we're the case with the least amount of.
As far
or
as
the
Hawaii,
state with the least amount of cases.
yeah. Not bad, pretty damn tired, but chilling. Oh, right on. The U.S. numbers are bad though, and really, there's only a couple states. Like New York is really bad. California is not so great. Washington and Oregon had problems. And I want to say Ohio.
Texas,
I didn't hear anything about Texas having
Texas,
crazy numbers.
Tennessee, Louisiana was bad.
U.S. was number one the other day.
Georgia was bad.
Wait, you're saying U.S. is third in all cases? Because the other day I looked, it was number one. What two countries overtook us?
Russia is starting to get pretty bad, I guess. But I'm pretty sure we lead in all cases.
Well,
right?
here's what gets me
In,
is
like,
places
total
like
cases.
let's take the Philippines for instance. Okay, Dude, their numbers.
The U.S. has a third of all the cases.
Oh, a third of all.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have the highest numbers. So, but, dude, the Philippines had, I think, about the same numbers Hawaii did as far as infected.
Yeah.
Because I think we had like 10,000 infected and 9,000 something recovered, and like I think we only had 17 deaths.
Yeah.
But Philippines has had like 600 deaths, but only like 10,000 infected, and we're talking a whole country now.
Yeah.
Now I don't know if it's because
it's not a very big country.
it's fucking huge. What are you talking about?
Philippines.
Yeah.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Hey, thanks for the host, Addicted.
It's not.
Philippines is fucking huge, bro. It's bigger than Japan.
It spans a wide area, but
Dude,
it's not, the landmass.
Luzon Island.
Huge.
Luzon Island is huge. Luzon Island's big.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's, dude. You could fit.
Is it bigger than the state of Texas?
No, it's not that big. That's fucking. Texas is huge.
Okay, that's all I'm saying.
But I mean, if you were to actually put Philippines all together as a landmass, it's probably close to the size of California.
Okay. Yeah.
I'd
I
say
can see that.
pretty close. Maybe 2/3 to 3/4 of California's size, I think. But
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm looking at this picture with a hurricane on it, and I'm like,
dude, trust me.
I mean, hurricanes are pretty big, but
I mean, I'm sure we could Google this somehow.
yeah. But
Hey
yeah.
Siri, what is the square footage of the Philippines? Wait, not square footage. Square mileage. Shit. Not square footage.
Yeah, that'd be like ridiculous.
Yeah, I know. Hold on.
Addicted, thank you for the
Hey Siri,
host.
what is the square mileage of the Philippines?
Okay, I found this on the web for one.
Okay, let's see.
That's why I like Google. Google's like,
Okay.
this is it. This is what.
So the
answers, bitch.
Philippines is an arpeggio.
Right.
Well,
That-
I'll drink
Hey,
to that.
Addicted, thanks for the subscription,
Hey,
man.
thanks for the
Yeah,
sub.
look at your bottle drop. Yeah, I like it.
Nice.
Comprised of 7,641 islands with a total land area of 300,000 square kilometers, or 115,838 square miles. It's the world's 5th largest island country. Okay, so
Thank you, Addicted Casual, for the sub. Appreciate you. That makes 2 months for Addicted Casual. Thank you very much.
thank you. Try find out what's the square mileage of California. I mean, I'm thinking it's way bigger than this.
California. I mean, California is pretty massive.
Just curious.
163,000.
So it's not that much smaller. Look, 115 to 163. Dude, that's not, like I said, it's about 3/4 the size of California.
Okay. Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
So the Philippines is fucking big, dude. That's what I'm telling you.
I mean, it's a good size. Yeah.
it's good size. It's good size.
I mean, and then when you spread the islands out, they're kind of like all.
Well, it's bigger than California. You spread the islands out. But what I'm saying is the actual square mileage is not much smaller than California. 50,000 square miles. That's it. Really. So there you go. I'm pretty fucking smart. And I just
so
guesstimated
it's
that.
closer to. You said how many square miles?
It's 115 something thousand square miles.
So it's closer to the size of Arizona or New Mexico.
That's pretty fucking good size.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and those what is the square mileage of Hawaii? It's probably not even what Luzon Island is.
Probably not even. I think Hawaii is.
Hawaii's probably like the bottom of the barrel.
Oh, Rhode Island. We're bigger than Massachusetts, Vermont, New Hampshire, New Jersey, Connecticut, Delaware, and Rhode Island.
Those are all like the tiniest states ever.
But 10,931 square miles.
Dude, we're like not even a tenth of what the Philippines is. Yeah. So
We're not the smallest state, but we're definitely not. We're closer to the smallest state than the biggest state.
definitely. What's the biggest state? I'm gonna say Texas, right?
Alaska.
Oh, Alaska. And you wouldn't know that from a map because Alaska looks smaller than Texas on a map.
Right. Alaska
because
is
they make it small.
huge
Yeah,
by far.
It's huge.
663,000 square miles.
What's Texas?
Texas is 268.
Damn. So it's 3 times the size of Texas. That's crazy.
Yeah. It's not as
Well,
habitable.
again, on a map, they can't make everything to scale.
Well,
Cause
and there's not that many people that live in Alaska. It's not habitable.
so what? They get a smaller portion of the map, Chris? You saying they're not as important? No. They live in igloos,
It's because
man.
they're further north, and then they kind of look more sandwiched on like a round globe, you know?
Yeah,
like
yeah, because you're looking from that top
perspective-wise.
perspective.
Yeah.
So you're seeing Alaska at an angle, really.
Yeah, it has to get squished over like a
Well,
curve.
the fact is, they put it in that little square with Hawaii and Alaska in that little square, and it's not to scale to the rest of the country, obviously.
It's like one of those things where, like, if you looked at like
Addicted, you should have typed something in, man. You could have used the voice activated thing.
it's like U.S. is the center of our maps, right? Whereas like you go to a different country, like
Yeah.
they're the center of their maps.
Right.
kind of thing.
Well, I mean, India is fucking massive.
Yeah.
I think India is bigger than the U.S., but it looks small
Oh, Russia's fucking
on the map.
massive.
Russia looks fucking big. China looks big on a map.
Russia's huge.
Yeah.
Like,
Anyway.
I don't even know how you have that much land in your country.
God made it.
God owns the
God owns the water, man.
land. God owns the
Yeah,
land.
you could have did the text to speech,
Yeah,
man.
where were you?
What are you doing?
Oh, you missed out.
See, you messed up, dude. Because look, mine was cool, dude. Mine said F words. I made the British lady swear.
Don't encourage people to swear.
Swear. Say fuck. Say shit. Say cunt. I don't care.
Wow. I don't think you can.
You can say cunt. You telling me I can't say cunt?
No, I don't allow it.
You allow it. I do what I want. I do what I want, guys.
Yeah. Make sure. Would you like to move to Mars? Vote yes or no.
Yeah. Make sure.
Are you gonna
vote.
end that poll, or are you gonna just leave it?
No,
up?
I'm gonna leave it up for like 9 years, like we did the
We're
first
just gonna
one
leave-
about
we're
the
just gonna leave it
gooch
up
and the
forever.
taint. Yeah,
Is that still votable? Somebody try to vote for that poll. Let me see what it
it's
says.
still votable.
It's still alive, right?
Yeah, of course. Wait, where is our? Oh, I know what I wanted to do. Not this. I wanted to do this.
But anyway, we're getting off track here.
No, never.
We're way off.
Never.
track.
No. What?
Um,
What?
we were talking about land masses. How do we get to land masses? Oh, we're
Oh,
just
man, life
talking
is
about,
weird, dude.
Well, all you in the Philippines, be safe because typhoon.
Yes. Baby
Vong
cakes,
Fong-
please be safe.
Typhoon Vong Fong.
Stay your ass inside.
Rapidly intensifies as it nears the Philippines. 3 to 4, category 3 to 4.
See here, wait. I wanted to show you this. This is how you do it.
Well, I'll drink to that.
Let's get the fucking party started.
That's how you do it. Addicted. Okay, I did that earlier this show.
Jovi, I hope you're staying safe. Staying safe,
Baby!
I think they're calling it Hurricane Alexa.
It's not a hurricane.
Well,
no.
they gave it. I think the Philippines named it something else.
No, it's not Alexa. It's something else. But it's just a tropical
something with an
storm.
A.
It has it been upgraded to a hurricane?
Yeah.
No,
Maximum sustained winds are now up to 120 miles per hour.
Hold on. Let me see this. Typhoon. Right here's the name. Vong Fong.
Vong Fong.
Rapidly intensifies as it nears the Philippines. Okay. Maximum sustained winds of 35 miles per hour. That's not fast, bro.
It says right here. 215 kilometers per hour. From Tuesday afternoon to Wednesday afternoon, Vong Fong easily met that definition, strengthening from a tropical storm to 60 miles per hour up to a hurricane with maximum sustained winds of 120 miles per hour.
Okay, shit. That's not good.
And they said it's still getting stronger.
So what'll end up
said
happening though?
it's rapidly-
I'm hoping it hits the Visayas right here, and kind of slows down before it moves up to Jovi, who's on Luzon Island.
She's on Luzon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the projected path. of
What's
it.
good is she's far away from like water, which is good.
Yeah. Is she?
Wait,
on the,
let me
on-
see
is
that.
she on the
where'd
west
you
side?
Where'd you see that?
It's in the link.
She's on the kind of the I think the east side.
Just click on the link. Yeah, it's in the. There's like a
Bottom?
video at the. No, I think it's at the top.
I didn't see the video. Oh. Okay, let's take a look at this. Jovi, pay attention.
What we do now
Not
will
to
forever
this.
change our tomorrow.
Oh, God.
So let's do the right thing today.
Let's feel.
Let's stay at home. Let's wash up.
Wash
Let's
your
always
balls.
Keep our
Let's
distance,
wash up.
please.
Wash-
6 feet
wash
apart
up.
at least. Let's look after ourselves as well as others.
Close enough.
I can't sit
It will
like that.
all be
You
worth
can
it.
never sit like
We
Indian
can
style.
all do our part, so those on the front line can do their part. And when this is over,
Man, have you been seeing
we
them
will
people
all
getting the test done? They stick that
continue to
fucking
thrive.
Q-tip like 8 inches into your face.
Hello, everyone. I'm CNN meteorologist Tom Sater. I want to give you an
See,
update on what is.
here's the problem, dude. CNN. It's probably
Look at
fake
this,
news.
Look at this diorama science
Dude, that looks
project
like
he's got in
someone.
the
Is that the
background.
triple fold like cardboard thing?
He's got pictures
He
of
just
volcanoes and
glued
shit.
like random fucking pictures on the back there.
Very first tropical system of the Western Pacific season, and it's a big one. Already, again, a typhoon status and quickly strengthening what could be equivalent to a strong Category 3 hurricane, maybe even equivalent to a Category 4.
That's not
at
too
landfall
bad.
in the Philippines.
A 3 to a 4
go to
is
the
getting
satellite
pretty up
imagery
there,
and you'll
bro.
see a broad
It's
spectrum.
not
of
Anytime
good.
you get over
Again,
like
as
a
we get in
2,
closer,
it's getting
this
kind
is
of
a smaller
it's
size
pretty
storm.
intense.
It's tightly compact, but the water.
See, what I'm hoping, you see how it's going here? It's going to hit this, and
Yeah.
this will all break it up a little bit
They're saying
before
it's
it
gonna,
curls
like,
up.
Yeah, curl up through Manila.
Well, the reason it'll curl up is because of the friction it creates on the landmass, and it'll go north.
He pulled out a 6th grade science project.
Yeah, he did.
It does. It looks like
It does.
looks like you put up a science fair. You had
So
that
hey,
board
I've
in the
been
back.
I've been here, dude. I've been to Cebu right here where my
Yeah.
pointer is. I went down there, and that's where Kawasan Falls is. Samar is, I think,
Oh,
right
isn't
around here.
Davo from like Game of Thrones or
You
something?
mean Davao? It's not Davos.
Davos.
It's Davao.
Bravos.
But so this should come in, break up a little bit here, and then move up. Hopefully it slows
Waters
down.
right now in the Philippine Sea are allowing this to undergo rapid development. Just a little while ago, in fact, in the last 24, 48 hours, some of the models were maybe giving this a chance of making landfall as a tropical storm. But already we're at typhoon status for the first one, getting very close to Samar province. But it looks like
See,
it'll
that's
stay
where
just offshore. Then
Samar
making
is where Jovi's originally from. Her
Oh,
family.
really?
Yeah, she has family in Samar. So that's what I'm a little worried about is her family.
landfall just
It might, the cone of uncertainty actually kind of pushes it away from Jovi. So that's good because I think Jovi's more around this area like, over here.
Yeah, on the backside.
Yeah. So they'll get some weather, but hopefully it goes away from them. But shit, 195 kilometers. What is that?
Like, I don't know. I want to say
That's some
north
fucking
of
wind.
Legazpi, again, could be equivalent to a Category 4 hurricane, with this typhoon making landfall near the midnight hour late Thursday night, and then maybe another 24 hours later making its way toward the coast of Luzon. Heavy rainfall, blinding winds. Right now, hurricane force, or I should say typhoon force
about
winds
120
extend
miles
outward
per hour.
25 kilometers.
Damn.
Tropical storm force winds extend outward about 150. At its closest approach to Manila, should stay about 200 kilometers
See,
away.
if it
However,
if it
because
stays
of the
away from Manila, then Jovi and them are good because they're further east from Manila.
topography of this area,
East or west?
we are looking at
Or
heavy
west,
amounts
west,
of rain
sorry.
and major flash flooding, especially in communities that are in the foothills of the high terrain. But a tremendous
might get
amount
whacked.
of wind damage is possible in Samar province, in toward areas of the Bicol region, the Visayas, and toward Luzon. Now, the monsoon surge is an important factor here because even if this system just hugs areas of the east, we're looking in the western provinces to kind of have this vacuum, if you will, of moisture being pulled by that system. Anytime these storms get to the northeast Luzon, that monsoon surge really kicks in. But low elevation for Manila, topography, not just for Manila, but all of the communities. As you see, Manila is only 5 meters above sea level, but it's going to be the runoff from the high terrain and, of course, the blinding rainfall along
Stay
with
safe,
the winds
Jovi.
that could
Baby.
really pose a threat to life and property.
Cat.
Poor
I
infrastructure
don't watch
is
this,
a
making
big
me
concern
scared.
as well, obviously because of the building materials. Storm surge.
it's crazy
easily
how
3
early in
meters.
the
Some areas
season this is happening too. This is like not even technically the U.S.'s hurricane season starts June 1st.
Yeah.
So we're early, and they said there's already tropical storms in the Gulf of Mexico, and there's already a tropical storm off the coast of.
You know
the Atlantic.
why?
Why?
Because those fucking chemtrails, bro.
Chemtrails.
Chemtrails.
I fucking knew it.
It's the fucking chemtrails,
Fucking
dude.
Chemtrails.
Those chemtrails, man. Let me tell you. Hey, when you come back, bring everything. Bring everything. I need a beer. Wait, hand me a beer before you go. If you're gonna go pee. Thanks, bro. Well, go. You gotta pee already? Jesus Christ! We're not even an hour in. You've had 2 beers.
It's not that drunk.
You've had 2 beers, Chris. You need to get your
I drink like an insane amount of water throughout.
you need to
the
get
day.
your prostate checked.
Yeah, I can't go to the doctor right now.
You're gonna have to
'cause,
have your you're gonna have to have your doctor stick his finger in your asshole
Are they taking appointments right now?
and,
That's what I
go
wanna
like
know.
this to check it, make sure your butthole's
Considering
okay.
we haven't had that many cases, like I don't see why they shouldn't be taking like normal
Well,
cases right now.
I just talked to my doctor today. She did a video call with me because of my asthma thing, right?
Yeah.
And I asked her, I said, when are you guys gonna get back to normal? She's probably not for another couple months.
Get the fuck
That's
out
what
of
she
here.
said, dude. I was like,
You can't be doing that to people, bro.
was
If
like,
there's
dude.
no cases here, get the fucking work. There's other shit you could be fucking doing.
let's get
dude.
to fucking work.
Like you're telling me there's only probably like 10 hospital beds that need your attention for COVID right now.
Not even.
Not even that. Like get back to fucking work. I don't.
And they're not, dude. All these
That's what
doctors
I'm
aren't
still
dealing
paying
with
it.
the
I'm still-
COVID. It's not like every doctor in Hawaii is dealing with the 4 COVID patients
Yeah, I'm still
we had.
paying my fucking insurance even though I'm not employed right now.
Well, how's that working?
Well, my employer's paying for it, but
Oh.
you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
if it usually comes out of my. I still paid a lot into it.
Right.
Like, I need to be able to fucking use it. So.
Yeah, Chris, you're right.
So I don't
Baby
know.
Cake says her signal's very slow.
I get they don't want to be like swamped if like we have an outbreak, but like right now, like you should be taking normal fucking cases.
Like I said, I'm pretty sure the flu's killed more people, but they probably classified a lot of those as COVID anyway.
I wouldn't even have poured this beer if I knew that buzzer was coming. I thought
Well-
you said we started it late.
What do you mean? We're an hour 20 minutes in.
Oh shit, we are.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for Inappropriate Bar Talks. Beer tasting.
Jody said it snowed here on Saturday and Sunday.
All right, Chris. It's that time of the show.
We need new mic arms, bro.
I was just looking at someone, Amazon today. They don't have, we got to go to Guitar Center to get the good one.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, wait another 2 months for that too.
Well, no, they should be open this week, actually.
Oh, that's true.
Retails.
Okay.
But yeah, guys, tonight on the docket we have Belching Beaver Brewery's Multi Hops Double IPA. Melty Hops Double IPA. Sorry. Melty Hops Double IPA, Chris. Sounds. Ooh, look at see-through. All right. Chris, get over here and read us the description and tell us where you got this beer.
Well, now I'm gonna put this in the fridge.
What? Why are you being a girl? I just poured it. I'm being a dick. Sorry. It's what I do. It's what I
You can
do.
drink your warm garbage beer.
First of
whatever
all-
temperature you want.
First
I like
of
my beer
all,
tasting good.
you watch your goddamn tongue when you talk about my Newcastle. All right, let's get it cracking, Chris. Talk about this beer.
All right. I've been drinking Jersey Warren's beer, and I've been a huge fan of his even before I started brewing beer professionally. Belching Beaver's owner, Tom Vagel, will come to me at times with another brewery's beer and say, I want to make something like this. Usually, that beer happens to be one of our Jeremy's.
What?
One of Jeremy's, sorry. It's really, the font is really tiny on this can.
This guy needs glasses.
You can imagine how excited we were when we showed up at our brew pub during the launch of his new brewery, Revision, in San Diego. After sitting down and trying just a few of each other's offerings, we have a collaboration
Thank you.
that was in order.
Hey, thanks, Addicted.
Melty Hops is the result of that fortuitous meeting, and we hope you enjoy it.
Bunch of little heads fell in our cup. Blaze it.
This is.
Oh, you got your sack now, huh? You got your little dude. See now if you donate bits and you subscribe, you got like a little party pack right there in your
Oh, that's cool.
You got some beer and you got some weed.
Little bit. How many
Yeah.
bits did he donate?
100.
Was it 400 or
Or
just
was it
100?
400? We can do it again. You want to do it again? We can do it again.
420 bits.
Oh, what a guy addicted. He wanted that weed sack. That's what it was.
Ah.
Fuck yeah, cross-faded. There you go. There you go.
Thanks for the 420, buddy.
Wait, how do we see this? There's no bits in here? Oh, here we go. We can
Itty bitty
replay
titty
it.
committee.
You ready? You ready? Let's see if we can fill the cup up if we replay it.
Thank you.
Oh, shit everywhere. Damn, that cup's getting full. I like it. I like it.
Did the casual? Thank you for the 420 bits, guys. We're
We
gonna be
appreciate
getting
that.
into our beer tasting tonight. If you don't know what we do, we break down the beer, we smell it, we look at it, we taste
Lick
it, we
it.
visualize it. We use all 5 senses. We even touch the beer
I don't.
with our tongues.
Oh, yeah. And our throat holes.
And trust me, the beer.
Sounds dirty.
It's-
Okay.
Well, we do this all for you guys, just so you know. Hey, this beer tasting is legit.
Yeah, we do legit things. It's legitness.
We put our tongues in the unknown, and we
Well,
let you guys
I don't
know.
know. I don't know about that, Chris.
We let you know the result.
All right, Belching Beaver. The beer name is Melty Hops.
Melty hops. Melty hops.
It's a double IPA. What's the ABV, Chris? By the way, today's date is the 13th.
Good old fashioned 8.8%.
8.8.
We haven't been messing around.
What's the IBUs on this bitch?
Good question. 70 IBUs.
Oh, that's not that bad.
It's
Episode
up there.
158. Any special ingredients?
They have used this beer is loaded with Sintra, Simcoe, Cashmere, and Azaca to create a bouquet of tropical fruit, pine, mandarin, orange, and tangerine.
So it's just hops, right?
A lot of hops, yeah.
Okay. Hop load.
Lots of hops.
Hop load. Okay.
We're on episode 158, guys. 158. It sounds crazy just saying that, doesn't it?
Does, Chris.
All right. So this is a double India Pale Ale. Oh, you didn't know?
Chris, stop that.
Oh. Guys, I want to give a little shout out to Village Bottle Shop out in Kaka'ako. Go ahead and visit Village Bottle Shop now. They're still open for business, guys. They're a local small craft bottle shop. They sell all kinds of good stuff. Right now, if you're into the keto diet, you get there are tons of selections out there from Dogfish Head, who just came to the islands. Very excited about them.
Oh, am I pouring my own? Fine.
Deschutes has their own low carb beer. Firestone just came out with a low carb beer, and Maui just had a low carb beer as well. So all
What's
kinds
going
of low
on
carb
with
options,
Maui?
man. There's all kinds of low options out there.
Damn, Chris, you,
Low carb
were
options
you were you doing a taster or were you just drinking the fucking beer?
Oh shit, my bad, dude.
Damn.
How much does this fit? I didn't fill it up all the way.
It's all good.
You want some more?
No.
You can have some
It's
more.
fine, Chris. Let's just move on.
So guys, make sure you go check out Village Bottle Shop out in Kaka'ako. This is not a paid advertisement. I just put it out there.
Okay.
But they're a great local spot. And they give you industry discounts. Tell them Chris sent you.
Okay. Let's get into the aroma, fucker.
See, we can do this. You guys can pay us, and we'll prop you up on the show every week. That was just a little preview of what we can do for you. If you're interested, hit us up, inappropriatebartalk@gmail.com.
Chris is plugging.
Ooh. This is pretty hoppy.
Yeah.
I'm getting like grassy.
I get like a tropical grass fruit kind of smell.
A little floral.
It smells fruity to me. It actually has a sweet smell.
Again, this is a Belching Beaver. They're doing a This is a collaboration with Revision Brewing, two pretty good breweries. So check out Revision Brewing too if you haven't seen them yet. They make some good beers. But basically, this guy was a brewer at Belching Beaver, and he went over to San Diego, opened up his own brewery.
Okay.
Tropical, fruity,
Yeah.
citrusy.
I put floral, grassy, citrusy.
Herbal.
I get some fruit. I get some citrus. Pretty hot.
Get any malt aroma?
I put slightly bready. Slightly.
Yeah, I can get that. Yeah, the beer's opening up a little bit more now. Yeah, I'm getting like grapefruit and maybe a little tangerine in there too, but
I do get that grassy smell though that you were talking about. Yeah. A little bit grass, like fresh cut grass, a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm on appearance already. Oh, I just spilled some on my lap.
Well, give it a little more. It has some acidity to it too, I guess.
It's pretty clear.
You gotta clear up the sinuses, man.
Head size. How's your head going? You got a decent. It's okay.
Sticking around. I mean, I'm swirling it a lot, so, but it was pretty persistent.
I'm gonna say the color's white.
Clarity.
I put medium.
It's fairly clear. Yeah, it's fairly clear. There's a little haziness in there, though.
I'm gonna say this is like a dark yellow
like a
to a
medium
light
high.
gold.
Medium to high on the
Head,
head
I'm gonna say it's
retention
white.
size. Texture, it looks pretty frothy.
Put fizzy.
Frizzy. The beer itself is a goldish amber. A little more gold than amber, I would say.
I put light or dark yellow to light gold. Actually, is what I have.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty like golden. Like if you went into a cave and it was full of gold, like you'd see this color. Does have a hint of amber to it though, a little bit, a little tad, like a tad.
All right, the fun part. The fun
All right,
part,
ladies
folks.
and gentlemen, cheers.
Cheers, everybody.
What do you guys think? What is that color to you? What does that look like to you?
I might need some water. Clear my palate out.
There's definitely a little bit of maltiness there, and the citrus definitely kicks in too.
Yeah.
It's almost like a bready, like a grapefruit flavor or like a breadfruit. Getting any pine in there, maybe a little piney, but malty too. You get
It tastes like something to me. I can't think about it though.
Like a sweet bread, like a Hawaiian sweet roll.
Maybe, yeah, it's got a hint. It's definitely sweet.
Yeah, it's got a little breadiness to it. Maybe a little caramel, like a tad, like eh. But it's kind of reminds me of sweetbread.
A little bit, yeah.
Like, have you ever had a Hawaiian sweet roll? Like, have you ever had one of those King's buns just by themselves without anything on it? Or if you had, like, legit Hawaiian sweet bread, where it comes in a aluminum foil
It's like the initial flavor is almost like a candy. I can't figure out what candy it was.
It is sweet. That's what I'm saying. It's kind of like a bready
It's
caramel sweetness almost. Like there's like a malty character there that's kind of like bready and sweet and malty and
maybe it's a flour.
You get the it could be. Because when you get the hops do come into play, you get more of the bitterness on the back end. Not like super bitter, but you get more.
It's
of
not
the,
very bitter for a double
Yeah.
IPA.
maybe more of the like drying characteristics. I don't know.
Maybe it's banana.
I'm getting some pine in there too.
The pine is that bitterness.
Yeah.
It's that hoppy bitterness, but it spikes in and it balances out to like a sweet almost. I kind of get a banana. Not banana bread.
You're getting a bready, like a fruity bread.
A
of some
fruity
sort.
bread kind of a flavor.
Or like a sweet bread.
But it's not like citrus fruit.
Yeah, it's like a sweet bread, like a.
That's
like
why
a
I want to
sweet
say banana.
Potato? Sweet potato. Sweet potato bread.
Maybe not like a real banana, but like like the Runts flavor of banana.
Oh, like the artificial.
Yeah.
Banana flavor.
What's up, nerd? What's up, LaBelle?
What's up,
Hey,
LaBelle?
I sent your box out today, so be on the lookout for that.
I do get citrus.
I mean, I get a hint of
I
citrus,
don't know
but
if
the
I call
fruit.
it banana.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but it's not like an orange it's not like a citrus taste.
Almost like how like a cantaloupe has that like kind of weird like flavor. at the end,
Cantaloupe, actually, yeah, I can see that.
you know.
It does have a cantaloupe kind of a vibe, and that could maybe be the mix of like the mandarin and all that stuff.
Right. I think it's kind of like a mix of like a citrus with like a breadiness.
Why Tony look like he got edited into the shot? What do you mean?
Because you look like a little out of focus. I guess
Because our camera sucks. Donate more bits and I'll get a better camera. GTA 5 is free on Epic Games Store from the 14th to the 21st. Oh, that's great. I bought it for $60 and I hate that game.
Go get it. Tiana, go get GTA 5. We'll play. Maltiness, I don't know. I'm kind of in the medium to medium range, I guess. Medium range. There's definitely some maltiness that's playing off of the like earthy, piney citrus flavors. You get it kind of right up front. I think they said, yeah, fuck that game. Oh, the hell.
Huh. I don't know. This is an interesting one because gotta get on money milking train. What?
Oh, you have GTA 5. Okay. Yes. Okay. So the big news is Tony Hawk re-releasing.
We'll get into that.
We'll talk
'cause
about
I'm
this
super
after the beta
psyched about
tasting.
that.
I think everybody who's around our age is pretty psyched about that. If you played Tony Hawk on the original Xbox, you know what's up. I don't even think PlayStation had Tony Hawk, did it? Was it only
it did.
Xbox?
No.
better
PlayStation had
on
it
Xbox.
before Xbox.
It was better on Xbox. Anyway, everything was better on Xbox then. Hops on the medium to high scale, I'd say they're not super. It's not super hoppy though. It is pretty It is pretty drinkable. All right, PS2.
I get a melon flavor from this. It tastes like melon to me. Yeah, I get melon. After you said cantaloupe, I've been getting melon.
Yeah, you're talking like that, like melon, or you're talking, like the green melon, like
like a green, like a honeydew melon,
like a honeydew,
almost.
yeah, honeydew melon, yeah, honeydew or a cantaloupe, maybe even a papaya, kind of vibe.
A little bit, yeah.
It's got that like bready fruit flavor. It's got like a hint of citrus, but it's more bready and malty in the front end, and then on the back end you kind of get piney, earthy, and citrus.
Yeah. Okay. Body. I'm gonna go get into the body already. Body, I'd say it's about a medium body, light to medium. Carbonation, yeah, it's kind of on the later side. Warmth, a little bit. Creaminess. Got a little creaminess to it, actually.
What are we getting? A little chat war over here?
What's going on over there?
Hey, kids, don't make me pull
Hey,
this car over.
we'll pull this over. Flaws. Finishing. I
It's got some weird astringency things going on. It's sweet. It's medium. And okay. All right, guys, we're coming down to the final stretch. We're going to be putting in our final ratings here, and then we're going to be giving you guys our results. If you want to try this beer out, again, it is it's by Belching Beaver Brewery. It's called Melty Hops Double India IPA. It just came out not too long ago. It's a collaboration with Revision Brewing out of San Diego. And yeah, we're about to break down our final verdicts here.
Okay, let's see here. All right. Oh. The E-boy is erect. Ew. You guys are sick.
Yikes.
The cauliflower crust pizza has got me gassy. Yeah, that happens.
You got to watch out for those cauliflower crust pizzas. If you're on keto, those things aren't necessarily keto friendly, just to let you know. They still
Bro,
have
I
flour
lost
in
a lot of weight eating them fuckers.
them. They still have a lot of carbs.
Fuck that. Anyway.
Okay. Tony,
Chris.
you go first this week. I went first last week. I went first like the week before that and the week before that.
I gotta get you your score thing. Hold on.
Hook me up with my score thing, man. You never have my thing charged up, bro. Let's go. What kind of like
Internet
operation
required.
are you running here?
Jesus Christ, I'll kill you. Fuck.
All right, guys, here we go. Final verdict time. Belching Beaver Brewery multi-hop double IPA. Got a lot going on here.
Here, bro. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Smile up. I'm giving this a 3.4.
Right.
All right. And I gave it a 3.4. 3.4 is not bad. It's not bad. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I gave it a 10 out of 12 on the aroma. I got a slight breadiness with a floral, citrus, and grassy kind of aroma. Very tropical kind of aroma. The appearance, I gave it a 2 out of 3. I wish I kind of wanted a little more head, light golden color. Not, looks pretty on point for IPA. The flavor, I said it was light to medium maltiness, medium to high on the hops, medium on the esters, medium to high on the sweetness, and medium on the bitterness with a slight acidity. I said the initial flavor. Let me try this again. So the initial flavor, I kind of get like a honeydew melon, papaya, cantaloupe, kind of a fruit, like a tropical fruit that's not citrus.
Yeah.
And then it kind of fades to like a earthy bitterness. And then after, I still get the hint of melon for the finish.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Hey, Mufasa, what's
thanks
up,
for the
bro?
host.
Thanks
Hey,
for the
long
host.
time no say. How you been, man? Not super long time.
I still get that melon, that kind of melon flavor in the finish with maybe a little more citrus. And I said it basically is a sweet, dry melon finish. I would drink a pint of this beer, and overall I gave it a 34.
All right.
Or a 3.4, yeah. Oops, wrong host. Fuck you, man.
Oh, he don't host this no more.
Oh, what a jerk.
Well, I'll I'll drink to that.
Hey,
It is Adam. Thanks for the
Adam.
follow.
Thank you for the follow, bro. We appreciate that. Okay, Chris, go ahead. It's your turn. You ready? Chris is
3.
giving it a 3.
Oh wait.
There you go.
3 points. Oh, when you select it, it actually blanks it out, so I got to re-put it.
No, so I actually made them the buttons where you gotta. It can push off or on. So if you pushed it last week and then I clear it, you gotta push it twice.
Got it.
Yeah.
3 points. 8.
All right.
Do you know the way?
So we're doing this on a scale of like 50, just so you know. But like obviously we're doing it out of 5 for you guys. But
What?
well, it's on a total scale of 50, right? So we have our whole breakdown sheet here.
Don't tell them how we do these things. It's a secret.
On aroma, I gave it a 9. I like the smell up front. I thought it could have brought a little more of the aroma forward. You do get hints of citrus, and I did get kind of that breadiness off the nose.
Yeah.
But it was like kind of when you let it warm up, it obviously got a little more pungent and kind of came through a little bit more.
And then when you were talking about the King's rolls, that actually does have a essence of that King's Hawaiian sweet roll.
If you ever had a Hawaiian sweet roll, it kind of goes along those lines.
Yeah.
Appearance, 3 out of 3. Double IPA. Usually you get that amber, copper, gold kind of color. Thought it was right on point with that. That was no problem there. Flavor, I gave it a 16 out of 20. I did like the grainy caramel malty characteristics of it. A beer that was fairly well balanced because the hops aren't overpowering. I kind of wish maybe the hops came through a little bit more, kind of cut through. The beer was kind of a malty.
It is
fatty beer, I guess you could say, for like it was a thick beer for like being in double IPA. You had a lot of caramel, you had a lot of breadiness in there. I kind of wish that those citrus hops kind of cut through the beer a little bit more. However, it works well. The two worked well together. The maltiness worked really well with the hops. I like the earthiness and the pininess and that little hint of like citrus on the back end. I thought it was a really good like transition.
Well, I'll drink to that.
Hey,
Wash down that beer with whatever liquor you gentlemen are sipping on.
All right. Hey, look at that fucking jar
I think we're
explode.
2 shots down right now. So
Oh,
we'll catch up
yeah,
to
we
those.
are, dude. Shit, we got to get on it.
And then mouthfeel. Mouthfeel was nice. Carbonation was good. The head was pretty persistent. And overall, I said I would pay money for the beer. I think for a double IPA, it's enjoyable. It's very tasty. And you may go back for a second one, depending on how drunk you are at the time.
For a double IPA, it's very sessionable.
Yeah.
But again, for a double IPA, I kind of want something that bites. You know what I mean?
Right.
For a double.
I wanted something with a little more, like you said, like a little more bitterness, maybe a little more of the hop character to come through, but it was definitely there. These hops are kind of unique.
I kind of wish I tasted
the
more of
Kashmir,
them.
the Azaka, and those
kinda-
aren't typical. The Simcoe is usually like a hop that has a
base,
little
yeah.
more earthiness and herbal.
But I kind of wish they pushed the hops. Like for a
Right.
double IPA, I want the hops to be featured, right?
Yeah, right. And the citrus is where you would get a lot of that citrus notes, the grapefruit, the tangerine, or the that kind of flavor.
I do kind of like the blend that they did because it has like a melony kind of flavor,
Right.
which I like. But it needs to be add a little bit more of that same mixture, but maybe a little more on the hops.
Right.
You know what I mean?
A little more hop.
But keep
bitterness.
the ratio.
Yeah, kind of to cut through that breadiness.
Yeah, because it is kind of malty for a double IPA. Yeah.
Yeah, but overall, it's like when you have a piece of toast you want and you have some like nice
Good like
orange
marmalade.
marmalade on
yeah,
top.
yeah.
Like that's what I.
But
would
you
think of
put
this beer.
extra butter on it
Right,
already.
right.
That's kind of what like this is.
Yeah.
It's like like when you're a fat boy and you make a piece of toast. Most like normal people just put the marmalade. No, we put butter first. Then we put the marmalade.
yeah.
That's kind of like what this is.
Yeah,
yeah.
it is kind of like that.
Okay,
You're
give me your sheet.
right. But overall, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's not a bad beer at all.
It was close to a 4 for me on that one. Like it wasn't one of the best IPAs I've ever had, but it's on the higher end of the double IPA scale, I would say. For some of the double IPAs I've had, this one is pretty good.
Well, the reason I kind of gave it a lower scale is because for a double IPA, I want a little more hoppy. I want the hops to stand out a little more.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Makes me think of is that where the name Melanie came from. Melanie. That's not how you spell it, though, but yeah. Anyway. Yeah. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and dickheads in the chat, we love you. But that sums up tonight's Inappropriate Bar Talks. Beer tasting. All right, Chris, go get your beer out of the fridge. You had to keep your beer. Oh, he's really got to go pee this time now. Okay, he's gonna go pee. Well, with the way you used it, like a Melanie. Yeah, maybe like some dude, like lick some girl's vagina and like, man, it tastes Melanie. Like, oh, that's gonna be my new name, Melanie. I don't know. I'm just saying. Cantaloupe. Get it? Get it? Oh, yeah. That's a good beer right there. That dark beer. Yeah!
I just got an erection.
Oh, sorry.
I just got an erection.
Yeah. See, Mufasa, you're a dirty-minded motherfucker just like me. We have the same sense of humor. Everything's about vaginas, farts, or dicks. Clip that. Thank you. That's what I'm talking about, motherfuckers. You know what, LaBelle? I have the tracking number for your package. I can easily reroute that back, okay? Better wise up. By the way, guys, I mentioned this earlier. I just want to tell you guys again because I can. But I got some new merch up, guys, if you guys want to check it out. I'll give you a little sneak peek. But you guys can actually support now who you want to agree with more on the show. You can get a Team Tony shirt or you can get a Team Chris shirt. All right? And we also have them in the men's. And with the men's, Chris has an IPA on his sleeve, and I have a stout on my sleeve. So you can pick, I mean,
we all know which one's cooler.
Yeah, the dark beers. Ooh, I'm here knitting, and I'm getting blackmailed. Why are you getting blackmailed? I'm going to get Team Chris shirt. Fuck you, Mufasa.
Yes.
No. You got to buy a Team Tony and a Team Chris shirt.
Where's my tracking code, Poppy? You want your tracking code? Did you send?
Wait, no, I didn't send it. I just reboxed 8-track stuff.
8-track,
today.
you had 2 boxes, so
we put it in one big
put
box.
It in one box because it's cheaper to do that.
We're poor.
Okay, yeah, we're not rich, all right. So we're just cut us some fucking slack.
Yeah, man, chill.
Jesus.
Yeah, may or may not have a thief in the postal department. Oh yeah. Well, I'm not telling you this. I'm not telling you then. Oh yeah, we do owe 2 shots.
We do. We're doing 1.
Well, actually 3 because I subscribed too. You owe me a shot. You should just have to do 1 because I subscribed. Chris, you don't even subscribe to our channel.
I do. I use my other account, my secret account. You don't know.
You're a fucking liar, Timmy.
I have a
fucking
secret account.
Liar.
You guys don't
Chris
know
is
about.
a liar, guys. The liar.
It's
what do you think about that, fuckhead?
Don't
Yeah.
you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Always. Anyways, Tony, how are you? I'm good, LaBelle.
I've
just working hard for you. You know, I sacrificed my health to go take your box to the post office today. There was like an old lady just sneezing on me.
Jeez.
I punched her. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't punch an old lady.
Don't do that.
I would
dude.
never punch an old lady unless she was asking for it. Then I'll kick her ass. No, I'm just kidding. Guys, put your shot emotes in the chat. If you got shakas, put shakas in the chat. If you got Lanny face, put Lanny face in the chat. It doesn't matter, guys. Put something, just spam some emotes so we know you guys like us still.
Please.
Please. Do you like us? Are we friends? Put it in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Baby Cakes' signal is slow. Excuse me. You know, I'll be honest though, that
What are you doing with your Wakanda Forever necklace you got going on over there?
First of all, it's not a fucking Wakanda Forever. It's just this is the sign of the Berserker, bro. I told you about this the other day. You're drunk. I am of Viking descent.
Wakanda Forever.
So this is actually a bear, fucker. There's no bears in Africa. There's lions and tigers. 8-Tracks put a little purple dick.
You know where there are lions and tigers and bear.
Oh my.
Yeah, talk to Joe.
Joe? There's no bears at the... Hey, they just reopened, by the way. Guys, put your shot emotes in the chat. A bear fucker? Yeah.
Hey, bear fucker.
Hey, bear fucker, do you need some assistance? Cheers, everybody.
Oh, my gosh.
Those are going down rough today.
Yeesh.
Woo. Hey, chicken fucker.
I know we're gonna have to switch up to some of the sound.
What do you think about that? Fuck
Hey,
it.
I've been trying to find some new stuff. I found some funny ones, but it's hard. It's hard to keep them current. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's hard to keep them current.
It's not keeping them current. It's keeping them
fresh.
That's
current, dickhead.
Well, current means like you're talking like current stuff coming out, or you just saying
fresh.
Like, okay, you just mean fresh.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be from like this week.
If you get,
but
if you had a meme quote for every day of the week, like for every week you had new sound clips from
dude,
the
you don't
shit
like
that
my
happened
you don't
that
like
week.
my you don't like my fucking bear necklace?
It looks cool. What?
I
What,
like
you
it.
talking to me?
Yeah, you. You was making fun. What'd you call it?
It looks like a Wakanda Forever.
It's not Wakanda Forever. If anything, it's Thor. I'm more Thor than Wakanda.
It looks like a panther.
It's a bear, dude.
It looks like the panther.
It's a bear. It's actually a Celtic bear.
I mean, it's
because
cool.
the Celts.
It's cool.
So
It's
Celt
cool.
is a Celt is a tribe, right?
Right.
So they were descendants of Vikings.
Right.
Right. So that's my bloodline, bro. 36% Viking, 31% Filipino.
The Celts are all.
So
like
I got a
Danish.
I got a
Norwegian.
Yeah, I'm Norwegian, Swedish, Germanic, French.
It's that whole northern.
It's that northwestern Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I am basically, and then Filipino, and that's it. So I bet you would have loved Assassin's Creed Valhalla then, Tony. Maybe. I don't know. I actually just learned that I'm kind of from this Viking descent.
Really?
Yeah, because I always thought my mom and dad always told me, hey, you're English, Irish, Norwegian, Swedish, Portuguese, Filipino, Chinese, Native American, whatever. It was like a whole bunch of fucking shit. And so when I did my DNA test, it said, okay, you're 30% Northwestern Europe.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, what does that mean? So I read more into it, and it's basically what they're saying is you're from Viking descent because that's who kind of colonized this area.
Right.
And then that was 36%. And then the rest, 31% was Filipino, and then the rest was like broken down into more like European stuff. And I actually was 1% African, which is weird, I thought. But not really, because if you think about it, supposedly life originated from like that Egypt, Babylon kind of area, right? Pangea. You talking about my poops again?
I don't give a fuck.
Hey, but I think everybody would be so supposedly everyone should have some kind of African gene, and I think they said like 80% of the world's population has a gene that'll tie them back to Genghis Khan.
Well, that's always the idea, right?
No,
like
Genghis
everything ties
Khan.
you- Well, yeah, because
Because
like
he-
Asia and Africa were this giant land fucking mass.
Well, no, it's because Genghis Khan, everywhere he conquered, he fucked all the chicks.
Right. I mean,
So like if you're
that's
any
the same thing with like the Vikings did the same thing.
No, but not to the extent that Genghis. They said Genghis Khan, right? The Mongolian fucking conqueror, fucked tens of thousands and maybe more of women. Like he would just go in there and be like, "I'm fucking all these bitches we just captured," and that's why everybody is like a partial. I forget what I'm gonna look this up right now. Hey Siri,
Do we really want to look that up?
what % of the world is related to Genghis Khan?
Okay. Okay. Let's see.
Okay. I found this on the web for what % of the world is related to Genghis Khan. Check it out.
It says 1 in 200 men are direct descendants of Genghis Khan.
That's a pretty good chunk.
1 out of 200, dude. That's a big percentage.
That's a pretty good chunk. That's what, 0.5%?
0.5% of the world's population?
Yeah.
No, it's got to be bigger than that. 1 in 200. Man, a direct descendant. Okay,
so
hold on.
0.5%.
It says Genghis Khan died 750 years ago, so assuming 25 years per generation, so you get about 30 men between. Oh, because every generation it filters out more and more, right? So.
Bill said, "Hey Siri, how many fucks do I give?"
Hey, fuck you. Tony is Genghis Khan. You guys are assholes,
so
man.
Mufasa, you'd like to actually on the ancestry front.
10,000 is a rookie number, bro. That is fucking Wilt Chamberlain numbers, bro. Come on. By the way, Chris, guess what?
What? Ah,
we got double-digit high.
Bottoms up. Bottoms up.
That's not the one to hit.
So I found out my dad
is
91% English. So Mufasa, guess what?
Oh, wow.
I'm over half English. Well, my results said I was 60%.
Dude,
but
you definitely have some African in you because that or Latina. Or Latino because that booty, bro.
Yeah.
Your butt destroys
so
things.
Here, I don't really like my dad's from Britain. Okay. My mom is the side where I'm like, okay,
yeah,
she's
you got
the mutt.
ethnicities there.
My mom's the mutt. She's got all kinds of stuff. So Yodi said she's 62. She's my sister. So she's 60%. So dad is, I don't know if you heard Yodi, but dad is 91% English.
English.
From the Isle of
And
Man.
what else? What else is he?
In Manchester. And then he's like German and Irish, I think, was the rest.
Your dad looks like an Englishman.
Yeah.
Chris must have a bit Puerto Rican at least. I don't know, bro.
My mom's side is gonna be the mystery because I know I'm like 13% Indian, like dot Indian.
That's
like from
weird.
Indian.
That's a big percentage.
I'm pretty sure my grandfather was probably at least a quarter Indian. I'm pretty
I
sure
can see
my
that.
grandfather was.
He had
Indian.
a very unique complexion.
Yeah.
Like he looked like a white guy, but he was like really dark.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can see that.
So there was that, and then I think my grandmother was probably more white. So
She's French as fuck.
Yeah, but we don't have a lot of French. That's the thing.
You don't pull a lot of French?
I don't.
Because here's what's weird. My dad is like 45% Portuguese, right?
Yeah.
I have 0% Portuguese.
Yeah.
So just because your parents have it doesn't necessarily, Jesus Christ, what did I just say? Doesn't necessarily mean
well, I mean, the
you
women's
pull
side
that
is,
gene.
Is the women's side more is the genes more recessive on the women's side, or does that even matter, or is that?
I don't know. Well, if you look at my case, my dad's half Filipino, half Portuguese, basically.
I don't think it has to do with. Well,
and I'm a third Portuguese.
I don't think it has to
I'm
do
no
as
Portuguese,
much,
and I'm a third Filipino.
Yeah, I don't think it has to do as much with sex as it does like dominant genes. Like there are certain genes that are more dominant than others.
Well, the bottom line is you're gonna take 100% of for you,
right.
But it doesn't necessarily saying I'm taking exactly 50% of everything on this side and exactly 50% on everything on this side, right? You might take 70% of your dad and 30% of your mom, and from that 30%, you might only pull maybe 2 ethnicities, really.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's interesting, dude.
So,
it really is interesting.
Like Yodi's saying, my grandmother must have some English too. If I'm 60%, then I should.
Jeans do suck.
Yeah.
No, I like jeans. But on the airplane,
jeans over sweats though.
On an airplane, I wear sweats.
Yeah.
Yeah. Comfy
But,
wise.
it'll be interesting. I'll let you guys know if you want to really know the results.
Button
but,
fly or zipper?
It was my dad finally got his back, so it was kind of interesting.
Oh, he actually did his?
Yeah, he did his. And
Finally.
now we're still waiting on my mom's, but hers should be coming in soon.
But you did yours, right?
Did mine, yeah.
So your dad is over 60% English.
He's 90%.
Oh,
English.
90% English. Does it say like what part of England?
Yeah, same part. It was saying I was from Isle of Man and like Manchester area, so like.
You two motherfuckers from the Isle of Man?
Yeah.
You better man up. You're from an island called Man.
So kind of what Mufasa knows. What kind of like or no, I'm thinking of Morris. Sorry, I'm mixing you guys up. That's bad.
Oh. What's the other 10%? Well, yeah. What's the other? I think he said your dad was 90% English and like 10% German.
Sorry, Mufasa.
And what? French? No. What?
Yeah, it was like German and Irish and Scottish. I
But
think.
wait, you don't have any French?
German, Irish, Scottish is what it was.
You have no French.
Not barely any. I think I have maybe 1%.
Because your mom like speaks fucking French, and so does your grandma.
Yeah, I mean, in Mauritius, that was a native language.
Okay, I see.
So it's like just because you're in America doesn't mean
Right.
But I think that's what it was. But it's a small island that was
He's offended.
That was occupied by a lot of large countries.
This is a show where we don't care if you get offended. Because you know what?
I'm offended.
Let me ask you a question, guys, about being offended. Has anyone ever died from being offended? No.
All right, that first shot was for Addicted. Now we're doing one for Mufasa.
Yeah. And we still didn't do one for me or the 10-viewer hype.
Oh.
Randy's here, guys. Randy's in the house. Woo! Oh, what did he say?
We gotta shut it down. He said the show's officially over.
What
That's it.
happened? What do
gotta
we
go.
do?
Everything's done with.
Was he
They're
officially
kicking us
offended
out.
too?
His cat. So. in
Oh,
a sad
yeah.
story,
Randy's upset. His cat ran away.
My father's cat escaped last night,
Here, get your mic on.
and she's just a kitten.
She's not a kitten. She's fine. She's gonna come back pregnant. She went out to fucking find some cat penis.
Yeah, the cat is in heat right now, so that's probably
I see exactly. The cat's looking for dick.
the cat's on the prowl.
All you gotta do is walk around your neighborhood in about the middle of the night and you just listen for. You'll find your cat. It's getting pounded out.
She'll come back.
Yeah, because she
might be
knows where to
pregnant,
get
though.
fed.
She might be
That's what
pregnant.
I told. That's exactly what I told him. Your mom's pounding on the wall because I'm making noise.
Yoda had babies, and she was fine.
They were trying to ask me if I wanted a cat, and I was like, no, I don't want a kitten.
I know. Don't bring
Did
those.
I get you in trouble?
Don't bring those kittens around because
Yeah.
Monica's gonna be like, "Can we take one home?"
Nope. You got
Oh my
two
God.
dogs. Your dogs will eat that cat while you guys
we're
are
not
out.
doing cats. The dogs are enough.
The pussy is looking for dick. Yes, Mufasa, we've established that. No, Randy, she'll come back. She knows where to get fed. Animals are smart.
So, Addicted Casual, thank you for the last sub. And then
Yes.
Mufasim, thank you for the latest sub as well. That
Yes.
is 7 months at tier 1 for Mufasim. Thank you so much, my friend.
And by the way, Chris, I wanted to show you something.
Here, replay his.
You look at what I did for you, bro. You see that top left corner above your head?
Oh,
See? Latest subscriber. I changed it. I changed it.
We're getting more subs now, so we got to put that up there.
Yeah.
We got to make sure you guys are recognized up there.
The subscribers are paid money. They get props.
They get props.
Guys,
to the
put your
followers.
shot emotes in the fucking chat.
Team Chris.
Team Tony. Hashtag Team Tony.
Replay his sub. I want to hear it. one
Okay,
more time.
fine. But only if he says Team Tony.
Nope. You can't hold them to that.
I'm holding people hostage. Like I said, guys, just buy the shirts. I don't care. Oh, man.
He said he's happy to be above me. I feel like I'm looking up.
He wants to be above you? Like sexually? There you go.
Well, I'll drink
There you
that.
go.
Wash down that beer with whatever liquor you gentlemen are sipping
Here
on.
you go, Mufasa. This one's for you, brother.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers, man. Thank you for the sub.
Oh. That's getting harder to drink. Oh. Speaking of liquor, Chris, I've been making liquor.
Yeah, how's that endeavor going, my friend?
It's going. I'm learning. The first 3 batches I made 3 5-gallon batches of what I thought was alcohol. And turns out of 15 gallons of ferment, I got about about almost 2 cups of alcohol at about 140 proof, which is about 65%.
Right.
But I bought the proper sugar, diluted it properly in the water now, got the proper yeast, and now that fucker is cooking, bro. I'm telling you right now, when I walk into my house, it smells like there's just beer spilled everywhere.
Nice.
Because
You
it's
smell the
fermenting.
booze.
Yeah, it smells boozy.
Smells sweet.
It's like a
boozy.
sweet beer smell.
Yeah. Mufasa, have a good night, man. Thank
Hey,
you for
Mufasa,
tuning
thanks
in.
for stopping
Appreciate
by,
you. Good
bro.
seeing you, man, always.
Shakas to you, my brother. Here, we'll give you a shaka on your way out. Hold on. Give you a little.
Oh, he's got the shaka.
There we go. No, we're gonna give him a patch of shakas. Oh, what's happening? I don't know.
Shaka
There we
patch.
go. Shaka patch. Take it easy, brother. But the alcohol, dude, so I fucked up. Saturday or Sunday, I can't remember what day. So what I've been doing lately is I figured out even the corn sugar, the dextrose, because I'm putting so much into such a small amount of water, it takes a long time to dissolve. So what I'll do is I'll put basically almost 20 pounds of sugar into 5 gallons of water, and it takes a little while to dissolve. So the first 3 batches I used table sugar, and that's why it didn't come out good, because it didn't dissolve right in the water.
Right.
The corn sugar dissolves like
more like
really
a powder.
fast. It's like a powder versus like a crystal.
Grain. Yeah.
So it dissolves fast, but what'll end up happening, it almost looks like Elmer's glue at the bottom. So it'll kind of create like this paste, right? So I'll mix that up and I'll let it sit overnight. If I let it sit overnight, I wake up in the morning, I open the bucket or I look in the carboy and it's crystal clear water. So everything dissolved. I was stoked. I was like, okay, I fucked up. So you know in a carboy, if you get the water like right to that top line,
you filled it up too much
before the neck starts to like curve up. So there's that line right there. So I was like, okay, that's where my water level was, and I was like, okay. So I added my turbo yeast, and I was like, oh, some of it was stuck in the funnel. So I took a cup of water, and I figured, okay, a cup of water will fit in there, no problem. I poured like a third of that cup, and the fucking thing was overflowing already. So I was like, fuck, dude. Like a good third of my yeast, I probably dumped out right there, okay? Yeah. Carried the fucking carboy into the sink, cleaned it all up, racked out about, 2 to 3 inches of water to bring it down. Left it for about an hour, right? Put the airlock on, left. Was doing some shit, playing games or whatever, I don't know. Came back out to the kitchen, and I'd look, and the fucking yeast was coming out of the top of the fucking airlock already because it started foaming right inside. So I didn't take out enough water, I guess. So then I had to grab that fucker again, run it to the sink again, take the airlock off, wash the airlock. I grabbed a new airlock. I have like 5 of them already. So I put a new airlock all together, siphoned out another like 2 to 3 inches of water, capped that fucker. And I'm like, dude, so much of my yeast just came out like in those 2 fucking spills, right? I'm like, dude, this thing's not going to ferment. I was like, fuck. I was so pissed. I was like, well, I'm just going to see what happens. Came back an hour later, that fucker was bubbling like crazy. I was like, okay, dude, this thing's fermenting. It's still good. So that thing's still cooking. Tomorrow or Friday, I should get... I ordered a stainless steel table for the distiller because that fucking wooden thing was just wobbling too much. I didn't like it. So I'll probably... Today makes a week of... drop my turbo yeast on the first batch.
Right.
Probably Friday... I'll drop my clarifying agent, clear it all up, and then maybe Monday or Tuesday, if you're down, we'll do some real distilling.
Okay, hit me up. Yeah,
okay.
I'm done to shake it up. It's good. It's good you're going through this. That's like part of the process, man. You're like you just.
Well, here's my thing, though.
I've never done like distilling.
Here's my thing.
It's different.
Here's my thing. I'm not a liquor guy. Like I'm a liquor kind of guy, but you know what I mean? But I'm not a liquor guy.
You're not a drinker.
Well, as far as like I don't get like a scotch on the rocks and sip that fucker. You know what I mean? Like I don't like the taste of liquor. So it's like I'm interested in the process of making it, but I don't want to taste it. So you got to come and say like, hey, this tastes pretty good. What should I do? Oh, tweak it here. I'd rather make beer.
Yeah.
Because I like to drink beer. When it comes to liquor, I'm like, I take a shot and I chase it with Coke. You know what I mean? I'm not an aficionado or a connoisseur or
you don't have to
someone
be
that
an
appreciates
aficionado,
or
but,
somebody.
like,
I'm not someone that appreciates like a good vodka or a good fucking whiskey. Just get me drunk
on the rocks.
You know what I mean? Like I'm just trying to get drunk. I don't care what it tastes like because I'm chasing it with a Coke. So for me to like actually make good alcohol, I'm gonna need someone that knows alcohol and tastes alcohol to teach me.
Okay. Yeah, I can help you with that, but I don't know if I.
Well, I wasn't asking you. I was asking if you knew somebody. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I was like, I'll be willing to taste your rubbing. I don't know.
I don't know if I would. I'll be honest with you. I don't know if I would taste the rubbing alcohol because I haven't really done any heads or tails or body like cuts. So like there might be some methanol mixed in with my ethanol, and the methanol is what made the moonshiners go blind. They were drinking that first bit that came out. Remember I was telling you if it burns blue, it's good. If it burns yellow, It's methanol. The methanol will make you go blind. So there is a risk to what I'm doing, but right now, it's if we were gonna consume it. But right now, it's like I'm just making rubbing alcohol. So if you rub it on your hands, you'll be fine.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Doing something that
kills germs.
Like you could probably use the methanol too, because
Dude, I
you're
can
not
make
consuming it.
Dude, the
As long as you're not
alcohol
drinking
that I should make on this next run should be able to power my lawnmower. If I wanted to, like, run my lawnmower on ethanol, I could. That's how strong this new stuff should be coming out. And again, I learned a lot the last 3 batches because me and you came on my second batch to help me ferment or to distill, and we weren't getting really anything till we hit about 70 degrees. On the cool down. On the exit of the cooling water.
Which is way too high already.
Right. But it's not that we're not producing alcohol because we were lighting it on fire.
Right.
It was burning. It was burning. So we were just making a less percentage. So what I realized what the actual system I bought.
Which you may just want to save that alcohol and use
Oh no,
it
I saved it. I got 100. I got 130 proof alcohol. I got a jar of it, and it's about 65%. So if I mix it, I have some 70% that I bought.
Yeah.
So if I mix those together, it's close enough. I can make hand sanitizer with it, right?
You can make a booze out of it too.
Well, no, you could easily. It's actually
Soak
kind of
some-
high.
soak some fruit
It's
in it.
too high for it actually. You got to water it down.
Yeah, there's
Because you
140
want
proof alcohol out there.
about, I think 100 proof is what, 40% alcohol?
50%.
Okay, so you want less. You want about a 40 for it to
80
actually have
proof
a
is like-
flavor.
so like
Anything
a-
over 40, the alcohol, the ethanol will actually burn off the flavor is what they're saying.
So all a proof is you gotta just half it, and that's your percentage. So if you have something at 80 proof, it's 40%. If you
Well,
have
that's not
something at
true because
100 proof,
140 proof isn't 70. It's
140
65.
140 proof is.
So it's almost like a kilo to a pound, where it's like 2.2 pounds equals a kilo. It's kind of the same scale, because
right
140 is 65% alcohol, and that's what I was at for the 3 batches that I made. And again, I mixed them together, right?
Right.
So that I might have had a 70, I might have had a 50, but I mixed them together and we got 65.
Okay.
The next batch I'm supposed to make. Which reminds me, what happened to the carboy that I had here? I might need that.
Right. I was thinking
But I
that,
should get close to a gallon.
Right. Because 65 technically would be 130 proof, right? If you
No,
just doubled
it
up.
was. It said 140 proof on my hydrometer, and when I rotate the hydrometer, it says 65% alcohol. Which that's why I'm saying it's not like a 2-to-1 ratio. It's like a 2.25. You know what I mean? Ratio.
Yeah,
It's like a kilo to a pound kind of deal. You know what I'm talking about, right, Randy?
Yeah.
Kilos. Come on, man! I'm trying to wake you up. Why are you so quiet back there?
He was like, nah.
I'm just chilling.
I'm just chilling.
All right. So anyway.
But I'm just saying, I'm excited.
Well, maybe we'll do a stream with the distilling, and
Well,
then we'll just hang out.
I was actually looking at buying. You know how I have that one system kind of thing to distill? It's like all in one.
Yeah.
I was looking at some brewery systems like that, where it's like I can do my malt or my wort, or no, I can do a full malt brew with the grain, full grain brew. So what is it called again? It's not a malt. The malt is the cracked grain, right?
Yeah.
And then you boil it. What is that called? Your first
Mash?
Your mash. There you go. So you can do a mash, and then it has like a basket. Basically, you boil it in, and you pull the basket out, and then it pulls all your grain, and then you do your boil in the same spot. So I was looking at one of those. It's like $350.
Okay.
Because I would love to do batches on your system, but I don't want to do 15-gallon batches and they suck. I want to do a 5-gallon batch and it's okay, and then we tweak it and make it real good, and then we.
I mean, you don't need my system to do what you're doing because you're diluting sugar and water in your
Well, now,
yeast.
but no, if we actually wanted to make a whiskey, we got to do a mash.
Yeah.
So we do like for
But
instance,
usually what they'll do is they'll take like corn and
well, for
malt
instance,
and
let's say
whatever,
Jack Daniels, right? They do a sour mash, right? So they have a different mix of grains in most whiskey places to make it that bite, right? So they'll do that vegetal, same thing like beer.
What's the type of yeast you use?
Well, no, the sour mash is, I think it's a certain type of grain that they mix in that adds like that bite that Jack Daniels has, right?
Right. Probably rye or something like that.
Probably something like that. Yeah,
Right.
probably, maybe. But it's a sour mash whiskey. So it's the mash is what makes that flavor different from everybody else. So if we wanted to make like a whiskey or if we wanted to make like a vodka, we do use your system. If we want to do a vodka, I think it's like potato or cabbage. What is vodka?
Potato, grains.
So you do like a mash like you're doing your beer.
Potato,
with
grains,
potatoes.
corn. Yeah.
You're gonna extract that starch out, convert it to the sugar, and then we would ferment. But we're not gonna see right now. What I'm doing is by fermenting just straight sugar water, I'm getting like the highest possible alcohol content, right?
Right. You're just doing straight.
So what I can do from my point, from what I have for the T500 is I make those sugar batches, then I dilute it down to the proof I want, and then I condition it or age it as like if it was a whiskey or a gin or something, right? So I'm starting with like a blank alcohol, and then I can teach it whatever I want to teach it.
Well, the what you're doing is you're just making alcohol, which is different than.
And then, but then you can condition it to be whatever. But you're not gonna get those subtleties unless you do a mash.
Right. You get different flavors from obviously if you're using potatoes or you're using corn or you're using grains.
What I would suggest is we can use your system to do the mash. We ferment it, and then we use my system to make like a grain alcohol out of it.
Right.
Then we can actually start making like real spirits.
Right.
Because I can make a sugar batch, right? I can make a sugar wash, get 90-something% alcohol. Then we water it down to the proof we want, you know, like 40, 80 or whatever. Put some distilled water, mix it up. We get the proof we want. Then what we could do from that is what a lot of people do is they make those neutral spirits, and then they'll put it in like an oak barrel with wood chips, and they'll age it to be a whiskey, but you're still missing those subtleties from the actual mash. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's just something I'm thinking about.
We can figure it out, man. You bought the whole system. You might as well like.
And I can also do essential oils. I can make I can do all kinds of stuff with that thing. It's actually kind of cool. I can just make straight up distilled water if I want to. Like if I, let's say shit hits the fan, and more survival mode. I can make alcohol, and I can make purified water with the system.
I mean, nowadays, sanitizer's available at the stores. I've been seeing now too. So.
Well, yeah, Long's actually got hand sanitizer. Fuck, dude, I'm gonna be pissed if.
So, I think you're.
I'm trying
on
to
the
sell that
tail
shit.
end of that
I'm trying to
shit.
sell that shit
I
black
don't know if you
market.
I don't think you're in time anymore.
Nah, you know what? It's still limited to one bottle a customer though, and those are gonna sell out. So people are gonna see me on the street. I'm like, yo, 2 for $5. 100 milliliters, $5. Hey, it is what it is.
Eventually, life's gonna go on.
But I didn't buy this to like profit. I bought it to.
Well, for you have
sustain.
Employees. You have employees too.
One
so
I saw you guys were getting pretty low too. Luckily, Long's got because I was gonna give you guys like half of what I made, just so that you guys had hand sanitizer for your place.
I appreciate that.
And it's just unfortunately I didn't make quite enough the first couple batches. It was a learning experience, But guaranteed in the next couple of weeks I'll have a shit ton of hand sanitizer.
All right, let's move on. We gotta move
a
on.
shit ton, Chris.
We're down
Go
to
on.
5 viewers.
Hey, they're sick of the coronavirus too.
Sanitize, everybody.
Wash your balls.
What's Dad's most interesting story of the week?
Yeah, you got something? You got something, Randy?
I got nothing right now. Let me think.
Hold on.
He's a stock market guy. So what was the craziest thing you saw in the stock market this week? We got Randy's financial corner here. Guys, my dad's a stock connoisseur of sorts. He does his thing in the stock market, and that's kind of his thing.
Dude, I was thinking about investing
Dad,
in sex robots.
Who is your fuck Kramer buy of the week?
Oh no, I'm not. No, I'm not gonna throw that out there. What was kind of trippy?
Oh, you're keeping your secrets, huh?
You're keeping it secret. He's holding it tight to his chest.
No, it's just this week some of the pharmaceuticals jumped like 50%. Like
Novavax, right?
Yeah, that just was unreal.
Novavax went up and went crazy.
Look at your Moderna now, 60 something.
Fuck. bullshit.
You sold?
As in fucking-
Did you sell
I
it?
sold it at like 30
You
something.
dumb shit. Dude, I'm still hanging on to my 25 shares of Innovio. I got 25 shares of Innovio. I bought it $4.50. Right now it's at 13 something.
Now, the story I liked this week wasn't really necessarily a stock. It was the person behind the stock, and that was Elon Musk. I thought that was pretty adept how he on Friday filed a lawsuit against the county of Alameda, and then on Sunday basically announced he was reopening his plan on Monday.
Yeah. No, dude, fuck that. Dude, people need to reopen their businesses. That's the bottom line.
Yeah.
If people die, people die. That's life. And it sounds heartless. I don't mean to sound heartless. But bottom line is, hey, do we close our businesses for the flu? No, we don't. Do we close our business because people have heart attacks? No, we don't. Okay? That's a lot of those things are choices in your life you need to be conscious about. If you go out to a bar in this day and age, make sure you're washing your hands when you go to the bathroom. Make sure people aren't, don't be making out with random people. You know what I mean? Wear a mask if you want to.
A-Track sounds a little traumatized by people not using deodorant wherever he is. So, run out of deodorant, hand sanitizer, isopropyl alcohol.
Wait. A-Track lives in, I think, Virginia, he said, right? Or where you live?
Won't make you smell great, but it gets rid of the smell.
Why is everybody stinky in Virginia? It's cold, isn't it?
Do not use alcohol on your armpits. You're, like, asking for a rash.
Dude, I remember when we were in, like, 6th grade, Chris was like, dude, don't ever shave your armpits. He just looked at me like dead in the
Worst
eye
idea
and
ever.
told me that. And I was like, dude, first of all, I'm 6th grade. I got like 3 armpit hairs. Chris had like a whole buckwheat and a headlock in like 5th grade, though.
Anyway,
but
I'm not a very hairy guy.
But you were hairy early.
Yeah, I mean, I got armpit hair early.
Yeah. You had pit hair in like the 5th grade, and then Chris shaved it in the 6th grade, and he was
I got
like,
pubes too, and I was like,
miserable.
what is going on? Dude, when I got pubes, I was like, the fuck? I think it was like 6th grade, and I was like, what
no,
are
you
these?
get pubes before you get armpit hair.
I think it was like, Dad, I think I got cancer.
Someone threw
What's
dust
going
on my
on?
dick, Dad.
What's going on? I don't know what's happening here.
Someone made my dick look like a broom.
Sorry, Dick. Sorry, Chris.
Sorry, Dick. So, Randy, you got your DNA results back.
Yeah.
And what are you? Chris said you're like 90% English.
91%. No, not just no. I'm 91% English, Isle of Man, French, Danish, and Belgium.
Danish.
Belgium.
You kind of look like a Belgium Danish kind of guy. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, so it's England and Northern Europe. England, Northern Europe.
Well, that was me
Belgium,
too.
Danish guys.
And
all
Well,
over.
mine told me I'm a Viking. Is what it said. It says you're a Viking heritage.
Yeah,
and
we all
then,
know, Tony.
Then the other,
I'm proud of that. I like that. That's cool.
Other
It's
nine,
cool. It
other
is cool.
9% was Scottish Irish.
See? English, Scottish, Irish.
Scottish,
Danish,
Irish.
whatever.
It's weird though how they classify it because it's like it'll tell you like, oh, you're 36% this, and then within that they tell you like a breakdown, and then later on down in my list I had the same ethnicities listed again, which was weird to me.
Yeah, but Chris, when you looked at where you had possible, what do they call it, villages or whatever, it said what, the Midwest, right? Where'd it take you to?
When they said like settlers, it was like Pennsylvania, Ohio, like
That's Dutch as fuck.
like Quaker.
Dude, you're a Quaker.
Yeah.
Well, Tony, what was interesting on mine, I was
When's the last time you raised a barn?
Yeah. My side, I was Connecticut, New York, Vermont, and Massachusetts. So East Coast, which I knew my
Right.
mom. I knew my mom was.
Well,
from East
everybody
Coast.
settled East Coast first, right?
Yeah, I mean everybody came in the East Coast, and it seems like our family migrated north.
Right.
Went north.
Well, I know your
So
grandfather.
the original colonies.
I know
is what it sounds like.
I know your grandfather migrated west.
So obviously Philadelphia is where.
Well,
the
mine
United States
came
started.
in. They landed, I think, in like Missouri,
We
Kansas
didn't land on Plymouth
area.
Rock.
Plymouth Rock landed on us. Yeah.
Thank you.
Now we were laughing though because you know who Matt is, right?
Matt-
Shayla's husband.
No, I mean, I think I met him once.
Well, we made fun of him because in the beginning we asked, "Well, where are you from?" He says, "I'm from the Isle of Man," and we thought that was kind of Randy.
It's kind of you. It's kind of you.
Kind of randy, as the English would say.
Well, I heard he's not very. Maybe. Oh man, I'm not gonna talk.
No,
I'm not gonna say anything.
No, so when Chris,
We don't know who's
when
watching.
Chris got his back, and it said certain percent Isle of Man. Then John got. Tiana didn't have anything from Isle of Man, and then mine came back.
See, that's what's weird, is that siblings can have different DNA sets.
Yeah.
So get this, like I think I told you this earlier. Is my dad's like 40-something% Portuguese. I have 0% Portuguese.
Yeah.
Tony, your relatives landed in that one village that got mysteriously wiped out. Well, really? Then how the fuck am I here? A-track. Your family wiped it out. Yeah, we're the crazy ones. Don't fuck with us.
Now, well, my joke now is wait till Merlin's comes back.
Dude, she's gonna have an interesting mix, I think.
Oh, I've already said she's a bucket of shit. It's gonna
She's
be
a
fun.
bucket of shit?
Yeah. Oh, come on. Look at Chris and look at T and all them. They got everything from Italian to Portuguese to black to Polynesian.
Do you guys have Portuguese in your?
Yes.
You had?
Tiana did.
Oh, Tiana did.
Tiana didn't pull any of the Nordic countries like I did and Chris and John. She pulled all the romantic. She pulled Portugal, Spain, Italy.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's very interesting. I'll take one, Chris. Yeah, because like you said, well, look at me and my brother, for instance. We're not very similar.
Yeah.
Like we have the same face, maybe like certain aspects, but
no,
like
he's much better looking.
Well, I agree. I agree with that. But he's much smaller than I am. Like I'm very much bigger than my brother.
Oh yeah, you are. You dwarf him.
I'm a lot bigger than a lot of people, but it's so crazy how like a sibling who they say is gonna have the closest DNA to you can have a vast difference of DNA from you.
Yeah,
Is this that new MTV show, Fugly Shore? That's funny. Fuck you.
This shirt was made in the Fugly Shore too. I worked in there during the summer. They hired me. MTV asked about it. Anyway,
Smack Talk. I like your name, by the way. That's good. Chris, we're part bucket of shit. We're part bucket of shit.
We call that poi dog, right? We're all.
Well, no, your
dog.
dad just said your mom's a bucket of shit.
My dad's been talking shit on my mom's side of the family. I feel like this is like. I feel like it's a inter-family racial.
It's like
divide.
Romeo and Juliet. Like
no, Chris,
the,
come on.
The Montagues and what was the other one?
Come on, Chris.
And then we're gonna find out my mom's side was a part of the caste system, and then it's gonna be like, I'm just a bunch of people who are just assholes throughout history the entire time.
Sounds about right. Sounds about right.
You know, and that's why I told him, Tony, he's gonna laugh because when Marilyn gets hers back, gonna find out he got all his French from me, not his mother.
Yeah, that's gonna. You know what's crazy is that literally your mom and her mom speak fluent French.
I thought she was 100% French when I married her. She's
Yeah,
not 100.
Hey,
finding
so
out
what?
real quick.
You get to renege on the deal because false advertisement or what?
Freaking French lie all the time. Ken,
French, you can never trust them.
Oh, that's a low
They're
carb.
all
That's a low carb one.
Yeah.
You found it?
My mom's side is greedy. My dad's side likes to talk shit at each other.
Yeah. That sounds
like they're both Italian.
That sounds. He sounds like LaBelle. It sounds like.
Sounds
we
like
could
you're
be
full
related.
Italian. Sounds like you're full Italian.
Sounds like our families could be related.
well, at least she's not Persian.
I know what you're getting at there.
You remember when you were dating Shayna?
I do.
First time I met her.
Yep.
And, you know, I
I guarantee her fucking ancestry DNA didn't say Persian.
You seen the Shah's of Sunset reality
Yeah,
show?
yeah.
There's a reality show out there called Shah's of Sunset.
Come
and they're
on.
like, we're Persian. It's like,
Yeah.
motherfuckers, you're Saudi Arabian and you're Iranian.
Yeah.
Like you're a part of a country.
The country doesn't exist
Okay,
anymore.
It's not Persia anymore. Okay.
No. The Iranians that fled Iran call themselves Persians because they don't want to be affiliated with being Iranian.
Excuse me.
They just don't want to say they're like it was the same thing. When we went to college, there were students in the college who would say, "I'm from Korea," and
They were
but
really
you
from
would,
Korea,
You
Chris.
would never say, "I'm from Korea" if you were from South Korea, because if you said if you're from South Korea. You say you're from South Korea,
right?
If
No,
you're from-
we didn't have
if
any
you're
students
from
from North Korea.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, we did.
There's
No,
quite
we
a-
did not,
we did.
dude.
Tony.
Yes, we
I
did.
was in groups with those fuckers.
We absolutely had students from.
I
North
don't
Korea.
believe that.
We did. You remember the crazy teacher we used to have in college?
Tony, you can do better. What the fuck are you talking about?
Remember the crazy teacher we used to have that used to give you A's? You didn't have to do shit. In the
Yeah,
entire
David
class.
Moore. Yeah.
David Moore.
Yeah.
He called them
Fine
out.
Korean name.
So he asked like a couple students. He said, "Oh, where are you from?" And they said,
Dude,
Korea.
you know, here's the
and
thing.
He said, "You're from Korea because
You remember?
You say
So,
you're from Korea
you remember
'cause
that
you're from North
professor-
Korea, right?" And they're like, "Yeah."
So
And
that
he's-
professor,
What?
David Moore,
Yeah.
was homies with Kaz, our manager.
There's nothing wrong with North Koreans.
Well,
being
hold
in
on,
school,
hold on.
By the way, I just want to put it out. Hold on, I got to defend myself.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah.
I don't want to sound like an asshole.
No,
I don't
you're
care.
not. You're fine.
You come into America to get an education. I don't really.
But I don't think
they
they'd
were
let people
all-
out of North Korea, dude.
No,
I don't think they're
Tony,
from.
Tony, you're wrong. We
To
have
get education,
We
they
have
do.
quite a few North Korean students studying in the U.S. Yes.
Yeah. To
Is
get
this
an
hell? I died. Yeah.
To go
Welcome.
to go to a college, they will let them out.
Interesting.
But back to Shayna. That was just so funny. The first time I met her at your Via Stella house.
Yeah.
Who are you? Oh, I'm Shayna. Oh, what are you? I'm Persia. I said, what are you, a fucking cat?
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
Smack talk. Is this hell or I died? You died.
You died. Welcome to
Welcome
hell,
to hell.
bitch. We are your keepers.
Yeah, but she's got the
Bitch.
last. She's got the last laugh now, Tony.
Why did she got the last laugh?
Didn't she open up some sort of a
Hey, Smack Talk.
web?
What do you think about that?
Online?
Fuckhead.
No, not that I know of.
Somebody was telling me she had something.
I think
online
her
to
and her
do.
brother were trying to do like this bus schedule thing for Chicago.
No, I thought they had sold some app
Or were they
going to
be doing tours?
Yeah, that was the app. That was
were
the app.
they be doing tours
No,
in
no,
Chicago
yeah.
like Vince Vaughn
Yeah.
and the breakup?
I'm the fucking talent on the bus. No. The last I heard was her and her brother developed this app that was really accurate as far as bus scheduling for people to like catch the bus from in New York, in Chicago.
I thought they sold it and made a killing.
They might have. I don't know. I really don't. I'm not in like contact with her. We're friends on Facebook, but it's not like I talk to her very often. But I mean, the last I heard, she was still working for Freeman, and the brother moved out to California to do like app development. Is what I last heard.
Her brother was a dick.
Yeah, he's
a smart motherfucker, but yeah, he was kind of a.
I'm not saying he's a dumbass.
I don't think
but
he wasn't a dick. He was just a
Chris.
smart ass motherfucker.
like a pretentious
Chris,
asshole.
Chris, you need.
Okay, I can see that.
Chris, what did I teach you? You're Irish.
I liked Rob.
What do the Irish believe?
That if you don't pay for your bar tab, you're a fucking asshole.
No. What's rule number?
That's exactly what he
What's
did.
rule number
He
one
didn't
for
pay his bar
rule
tab.
number one for the Irish?
Hey.
When you're Irish, you always pay your bar tab.
We'll
You
forgive.
made-
We'll forgive you, but we'll never forget.
Is that your Irish accent? Because that's horrible.
Ticket in the Puerto.
Try it again.
Ticket in the Puerto Rico Blue with the Buffalo
Tony.
Clovers.
There you go. That was better. That was
No,
better.
that sounded Italian.
No, that was better than yours. I don't know what yours was. App development equals owns an iPhone X, 10X.
Yeah.
No, I will say her brother is very, very good at graphic design. Like, really good.
He was a smart dude. I'm
Yeah.
not saying he
But
was a,
could he
an
be?
idiot. Was
he
he?
was just a
kind of
smart
an
ass.
asshole?
Like
a little bit.
A little bit. But I mean,
Was he gay? Maybe.
no, dude, that guy pulled a lot of hot chicks.
Yeah. I mean, gay guys are dressed really well. You know.
He was very particular about his dress.
He's
But
very,
dude, I'll vouch for the
clean
guy. He
cut.
wasn't gay. He's married with a kid now, and he wasn't gay. That
It's
guy.
okay if he is.
That guy
Like,
pulled
no
hot
offense.
chicks, dude.
No-
he
no offense.
pulled hot chicks. I'll say that. He had some kind of game. He pulled hot chicks. I'd
He
be
was
like,
Metro. He was Metro. At the
at
time,
the time, Metro
was
was
a thing,
cool.
right?
That was
Metro
a thing. It was a
thing.
thing. Metrosexual.
This was
yeah.
This was like early mid 2000s. It was like Metro was like a thing.
And that was his. It was his niche. He was good at that.
Metrosexual.
Yeah.
I remember that being a thing.
He pulled a lot
It
of
was
chicks,
kinda like
dude. He pulled a lot of chicks.
flirted that line, but it was
Like
kinda
you thought maybe he was gay, but then you see him with like these hot chicks. I'm like, what the fuck? What's
Yeah,
happening?
yeah.
Thought you were gay.
graphic design equals permanent unemployment.
Sometimes, but or it could mean permanent employment too, because, dude, our boy Tom's doing good with the
Yeah, we
graphic
got some
design
friends
thing.
who do well, but I get what you're saying. Like everybody's a graphic designer until they actually start making money.
Who do you think makes all our graphics? I'm a graphic designer, and I ain't make a goddamn dollar yet.
So
No,
that's truth.
Yeah, that's true.
That is a tough business. Yes.
Well, because
any
it's-
kind of art, is like that though. If
Yeah.
you're doing painting, if you're doing if you're doing graphic art,
Even if you're making fucking T-shirts,
yeah, even if
man.
you're making T-shirts,
Chris,
it's like,
Chris.
everybody is that.
You gotta have something
you're not
special.
Guess what? You're not a professional until you get paid for it.
Okay,
That's the fucking
are
difference.
you able to post the painting that your sister just did? That was incredible.
We just did it. We just did.
Oh,
we
you
posted.
did?
Yeah,
Oh,
we
I
showed
didn't
it.
see ya.
The dog.
Yeah, did you see? Did
we
you
did
see
that last week?
Did you see the YouTube that she did of the girl when she gave it to her?
No.
Oh, the girl was bawling.
Oh,
bawling big time.
I mean, girls cry for
That's
all
what I
kinds
was trying
of
to
things.
tell you.
No.
No,
But it was such a beautiful. Yeah.
So her friend's mom had a dog that passed away recently,
Right.
and her friend's mom just had her birthday, so she gave her a
The painting.
of the dog that just passed away
That's
for
sweet.
her birthday.
Yeah.
And there's a video out there that showed her opening the
Send us the link, T. You're there. Send us
It
the link.
was-
We'll play it. I'll play it.
But Tony, this painting looked.
It was nice. It was exact.
looked just like the photograph.
Yeah,
It
we looked
just
at it
like the
last
photograph.
week, Randy.
T, can you post that in
I
the
remember.
Discord? Can you post that in the Discord?
It is in our Discord, Chris.
No,
it's
I
right
don't
here.
think it is.
Chris, where do you think I fucking got it last week? It's
Yeah, I better
No,
say-
she-
oh wait, no, she did post it somewhere.
She posted the painting, but she didn't post the she just posted a video of the.
Yeah, I need to send her a photo.
I don't know.
of
She may
Mello.
not want her to be in. Yeah, she doesn't want the video to be.
Okay, fine.
Which I understand. It's kind of
Well, T,
it's
that
kind
was
of a private
that,
moment, but
that
You
was
guys
a,
want to see
that,
something? You guys want to see something funny?
that was
though?
a very touching moment. Sorry.
It was. It's so sweet.
well, seeing the woman actually getting the painting and opening it up.
Oh, yeah.
and being like, it was it'll make you. It teared me up a little bit.
You're still going to hell, Yodi.
Wow! Whoa! Why would you say that to your
Hey,
daughter?
what?
What the fuck?
She's trying to earn points to get into heaven. That's
What?
like a get out of jail.
I think she's ahead of you.
She's way ahead of me.
Wait, did your dad just tell your little sister she's going to hell?
Yeah.
How dare you get points to get
You
into
guys
heaven?
have sick fucking humor in this family.
Tony. That's
What?
Ancestry.com. She got all her.
Yodi
devil
said
from
news
me.
to me. Hey, all you got to do to get into heaven is acknowledge that there's a God and Jesus died for your sins.
May God have mercy on your soul when my sister, my wife, and our mom are in the same room with you alone.
Yeah.
That's called hell, Randy.
No, Tony.
If you wake up from death in a room with Marilyn, Monica, and your daughter, you're in hell. I'm sorry, that's mean to say. I'm just kidding, guys. That's a joke.
No,
Chris said it first,
No,
not
they're
me.
awesome. I'm just saying, you better be careful what you say around them. Because,
yeah.
Because I'll be like, no, I'm walking the other direction.
You know what? Hey,
Tony-
you know what? I'll tell you guys this. I've survived, and I've never been careful what I've said around either of those three. And I'm still alive.
Okay. Anytime a woman used to tell me go to hell, I would tell them I'm already there.
Because I'm talking to you, bitch. But it was the day Trump Trump rage quit, so he was ashamed to call. What?
But it was the day Trump rage quit, so he was too ashamed to call.
Hey, Dad said he would call me after the news on
I feel
Monday.
like Trump's the guy who would rage quit
Oh,
on
wait.
a video game for sure.
No, she's saying, hey, Dad said he would call me after the news on Monday. It was Wednesday. But it was the day after Trump rage quit, so he was ashamed to call.
What day?
Why are we... Wait.
What day is it?
What does Smack Talk say?
It's Wednesday
You went
now.
online and
It's
paid some
Wednesday?
poor
Oh, yeah, I was
bastard-
supposed to call her.
You went online and paid some poor bastard in Singapore 10 cents an hour to make that overlay. Your green screen is your other brother wearing a 9.
Yeah. First of all, bitch, I didn't pay anybody to make this shit. I made all these overlays, so you can suck my dick.
Yeah, I kind of like the rain in the background.
Yeah, I made that too.
Yeah.
On my phone.
It's a little wet today. Look, do you notice by Tony, he's got like water dripping on his laptop and he doesn't even give a shit. Like there's water.
No, it's fine, dude. Just wipe it off.
Yeah.
You guys should have some fun sometime, Tony.
Wipe it off.
You should do it like with snow.
It actually looks
Diamond
like
Head
I
with
can do.
snow.
You want
Dripping on your
snow?
laptop.
You want snow?
Diamond Head with snow.
You want Randy? You want snow?
I want snow.
Give me a second. I'll get you snow.
I'm a guy in a room with a.
Can you
full of
imagine skiing
trumpeters.
down that mountain behind?
What
Tony?
what are you mad about Trumpers for? What are you mad about Trumpers for?
She's a Bernie bro, so she has nothing better to do.
Hey, he might be the candidate now.
Oh, because Biden's not, because he just got listed in a fucking one of the biggest conspiracies since Watergate.
I feel like Trump set that whole thing up.
Names have been named, motherfucker.
I feel like Trump set that whole thing up, and the Russian government.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
maybe I think
you'll
the
find
Russian
out.
government set that whole
You'll
thing
find
up,
it.
right?
No,
Yeah.
no, Biden will be the candidate by default because Bernie's
out.
I mean, Bernie will be the candidate by default.
Dude, there is no Democrat fucking front runner. Seriously.
Tony, we're not going to make this political, but we all
Oh,
know,
we will.
We all know.
Oh, we will.
We all know Biden can't even complete a sentence.
Exactly.
Here's the thing: you make Bernie the Democratic primary guy.
He's not even in the fucking run anymore.
Yeah, but how are you gonna drop like sex allegations on Bernie Sanders? There's no way that's possible.
Yeah, because no one wants to fuck that ugly motherfucker. okay, dude. No one wants to fuck Biden, but
Okay,
he's
there's
trying
still
to fuck
plenty of time.
everybody.
We got till November, motherfucker. Like we can still.
Chris,
make
in
this
the last 2 months, Biden has had sex allegations,
can still
sexual harassment
You really
allegations,
wanted to go
and
there,
he's just
Chris.
been named. He's just been named in one of the biggest conspiracies
brought
since
it-
fucking Watergate.
Okay, Trump hasn't been.
It was
named in
against Trump.
Yeah.
They were trying to fucking say that Trump's been colluding with Russia, and now they're finding out it's the other way around.
All right, cheers to that.
Cheers.
Yeah, I will cheers to that. Obamagate gonna be huge.
Wait, where's Obama?
Hey, wait,
coming
hold on.
back
It's gonna
into?
be huge.
Okay, Tony, let's not go this.
He's not even
Obama-
ready for this,
Obamagate.
Randy.
Let's
He's not.
not-
He
let's-
doesn't even know what Obamagate is right now
Right.
because you know
Yeah,
why?
he doesn't
CNN
pay
doesn't
the
report on
reporting,
it.
Yeah, because you're listening to Fox News.
No,
so-
I'm not listening to Fox News. Nobody's reporting on this right now because why? It's so fucking big. Even the news companies are like, oh, should we even touch this right now?
But
Put your
on-
shot emoji in the chat, guys.
Tony, we're not going to go. This could drag you out the rest of the night, so we're not going to go there. But all I'm going to do is I'm going to make a prediction. Come the fall, November, Biden will not be the presidential
I
candidate.
guarantee you that. I agree with you on
The,
that.
No,
the
Bernie-
DNC does not want him as they know. They know.
I'm not saying
they
I'm rooting
know.
for
They
Bernie.
know he's tainted. Well, I don't know who they. It could be somebody else.
Chris, who are you going to vote for other than Trump right now?
I'm
Who would you
not-
vote for?
I'm not saying I'm going to vote for Bernie, but I think Bernie would be.
Bernie's not on the ballot right now.
What do you mean? All of them are still on the ballot.
No,
They're
Bernie.
just not-
Bernie pulled out.
No, it's not that, dude. You're thinking.
No, he's
in
still
other terms.
no. Chris's point. Bernie's still got the delegates.
Yeah,
He's
So
got
he has
delegates,
to-
but he's got no party to run with
But
right
he's
now.
got.
He's just
still
not
got
the
some
Democrat.
power.
So he would have to take his delegates over to like an independent party.
No, you're confusing the whole
right?
thing.
No,
You-
I'm
you-
not. Am I,
no.
Randy? Am I wrong?
You're wrong.
I'm wrong.
Yes.
No, what it is Biden,
don't have to-
Biden
you
doesn't
don't-
have enough to get the nomination. So what Bernie's going to do is
He has to.
well, it's just
submit
like
his
it's
his,
just
his
like
delegates to
well,
Bernie,
just
right?
like a
Or
judge the other day said
Biden.
that New York's got to run their primary by June 6th. They got to hold the original date.
Vote
And
for
so-
Harambe.
No. So the Democratic primary. So if
Wouldn't that be
if,
Michelle Obama?
If Bernie gets those delegates out of New York, he's only going to be
Harambe
about
25.
300-400 behind.
So he could actually still steal the
No,
fucking.
he can't steal it.
Okay,
but
here,
he's
listen.
got the clout.
Listen, it's
Okay.
not that. It's you can still be a presidential candidate and still not be elected by your party's thing. So you can still be on the ballot even though you're not a Democrat, the democratically selected.
I just
candidate.
have one question here.
So Bernie can still be on the ballot, as Andrew Yang can still be on the ballot, as Klobuchar
Okay,
can
I
still
get
be on the
you. I get what
ballot.
you're saying.
Any of those people could still be on the ballot regardless. They're just not the Democratic
front runner.
elected.
Okay. So let me
person.
ask you a question here. And I'm just asking. What happened to the Me Too movement?
Oh no, I know where you're going with
No,
this.
I'm just curious because
you're so bad.
I'm not bad. It's
You're
is
so
it
bad.
why is that bad, Randy?
Oh, you're trying to go down.
If this was anybody on the Republican side that had a Tara Reid coming out saying he touched me inappropriately,
How many?
you would see all these
accusations
pink
did Donald
pussy hats. Hold on.
Well,
You would
quick-
see 1,000+ pink pussy hats on parade. Okay.
Okay, let's back up.
All I'm saying is, where are they now?
2 steps.
Where's Mazie Hirono?
Two
Where's
s-
Mazie Hirono?
2 steps.
Don't ever silence anybody. Where are all these? All I'm asking is, where are they now?
2 steps back.
Okay.
To Christopher's point, what'll happen is they're gonna get to their convention, and what's gonna happen is because you know who really decides who becomes the Democratic nominee, and this is why it could be somebody out of the blue.
Andrew Yang.
Is when they do their
Does math.
when they do their first round of votes, the delegates that pledge vote, and people assume they're going to vote for the candidate that.
Yodi
okay?
said, "Don't be a dick, Tony."
Okay, so hear me
What?
out here. So if after the first round of votes, a candidate doesn't get the number that's required, then guess who steps in?
Who?
The super delegates. And these are people that were appointed by governors.
Right.
Has nothing to do with who won the state.
It's just they can name whoever they want.
And they have twice the votes.
See, that's bullshit.
Yeah. So that's where I'm saying this is where I think it's going to get interesting for the Democrats. Is the super delegates already know the Democratic
they're
Party
gonna pick.
They already know that they can get rid of Biden that way. So when the super delegates
Dude,
come
you
in,
have to get rid of
they
Biden.
can bring somebody in totally
I got
out of
hair
the blue.
legs.
I like that idea. Instead of choosing between 2 people, let's choose between 8 people in the
That's
fucking
fine.
election. And then maybe you're going to get people who come over from the Trump votes to these to these minor
You know what you're gonna
candidates.
get? You're gonna get all your Democrats split between everybody,
Imagine-
and nobody in the Democrat
Okay.
Party is gonna win, and every Republican's gonna vote for Trump, and we're gonna fucking kill you guys.
Let's just fucking do it.
Hey, by all means, I'm off. Let AOC run too. Let Hillary run
At
too.
this point, let them
all run. I don't give a fuck.
But here's the thing:
Trump's gonna kill
hold on.
him.
Looking at it from this, he may kill it. You're
He's
right.
gonna kill him.
You might be right. But at this point, why not see?
And
how
he's gonna put
spread
him in
out-
Guantanamo.
Why not
Some of
see
them.
how spread out the votes
Illuminati.
are? How? Hold on. Can I
I-
talk?
all
without
I
you,
said was
like,
Illuminati.
saying nonsense. Yeah, Illuminati. How about you say Illuminati every time I talk? Just let me say what I'm going to say.
Say what you
first.
want to say.
Okay, thank you. Please.
Here, I'll mute
Let
myself.
me say something.
Relax, bro.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Now I'm only hearing myself. It's fucking weird because Tony talks all the time.
I hear you.
I'm saying how he's still talking while he's muted.
They can't hear me.
Okay. Now
welcome to our world.
while I agree with Tony that Trump's probably still going to win. If you still had say 3 other candidates, let's say 3 or 4 other Democratic candidates, they got an even vote across the Democratic primary.
I think Ross Perot's.
And then you had Donald Trump, who got 48%, right? And then the Democrats let's say they split up like, 20, 20, 15, 15, or something along those lines, right?
Yeah.
Like,
That's what exactly is gonna happen.
that still wouldn't be a bad thing. And it's something that's like where you're saying, this is a new method of election that we've never had before.
But-
that might be kind of different.
but what you're
where
missing-
we
You know
don't
what's
have
gonna
one
happen?
candidate against the other candidate. Maybe we have 6 people running against each
But
other. And we
Chris,
can actually
Chris,
figure out the
you-
one we
you-
like the
you
most.
That's gonna be a lot of fun with mail-in ballots too.
You didn't understand what I was saying.
We need to have a system like that. We're the fucking United States of
the
America.
assumption
we can fucking
is
figure it out.
The assumption that I think you may not understand is the super delegates, which have twice the voting power, and these are just randomly picked people by governors. So it has nothing to do with who the people voted for.
Right.
They don't have to pick one of the delegates that were on the Democratic ballot. They can bring somebody in totally from outside.
Right.
So that's why there's rumor that Hillary's on the sideline, that Michelle Obama's on the sideline.
First of all, they're all going
Yeah.
to Guantanamo. I can't wait.
No, if the Democrats are smart,
I can't wait.
you don't touch Hillary because she's freaking tainted. She's poison.
Oh, she's poison.
But if for some reason Michelle were stupid enough to run, and when she doesn't need to run, she's got money, she
Dude.
might give Donald a run for his.
Here's
Dude,
the thing. I think
Obama, Michelle.
She's smarter than the husband. Trust me. 'cause
You
knew
know what?
the
I'll
husband.
vouch for that. I will say I think she pulled a
I
lot of
knew
the strings.
I knew the husband, so
Wait, you knew Obama? How high was he all the time?
Tony, he was one grade ahead of me.
And what? Did he get pussy in high school?
No. He was an okay basketball player, not a starter, and he was a pothead.
Obama went to high school in in Hawaii, by the way.
So
He
what
went
you're
to-
telling me,
he went
what you're
to
telling me,
high
Randy,
school week.
what you're telling me, Randy, he was good at basketball. He was a pothead in high school.
Yeah, well, he was good
What
at
you're
basketball,
telling
but
me is
never
Chris
beyond high
would
school.
vote for me if I ran for fucking president.
No, stop. All right, so Smack Talk said, let me explain this. Bernie changed the convention rules in 16. He's fucked himself out of the delegates he won. They will run Biden to salvage down ballot House members in urban areas. Game over.
Look,
yeah, but
if you guys want to
question
have,
back,
Hold on.
who are the super delegates? We know this isn't going to go through on the first round.
they can't
So-
back Biden. He's got. First of all, okay, I just wanted to say this. You got people that hate Trump because he said, "I want to grab a girl by her pussy," but you got a guy running who's actually grabbed girls' pussies, and they're still backing him. It's bananas.
Are you saying Trump never did that?
Oh, I'm sure he probably has grabbed some pussy.
If he said that comment, I'm guaranteeing he probably fucking
Hey,
did
I've
it.
grabbed pussy in my life, and I know you've grabbed pussy in your life.
Yeah, I know, but I don't
Okay.
brag about it like I'm a
Chris,
fucking creep.
how would I know if you didn't? How would I know you grabbed pussy if you didn't tell me about it?
You want to play that clip over how he says it and how I would say it to somebody? It's
Chris,
completely different.
All I'm saying is we're all men here in this room, and I'm not being sexist.
Locker room talk. Locker room talk.
Let's be honest. Is that real?
Let's be
is that
real.
real or is it fake, Chris?
It is.
When
but
you're sitting with your boys in the locker room, let's say you and Jeff had a conversation after football practice, and you're talking about girls you're trying to smash that week. Okay. We're not bad guys because we were teenagers then, okay? We were fucking young
He's
kids.
not a teenager.
Hold on, let me finish. Have you, now that you're married, it may be different, but
I
even
mean, legit,
even
when you're a high
hold on,
schooler in a locker room,
Chris,
you're like, yeah,
Chris,
maybe you would say
Chris,
that shit.
Even when we were in college, let's take for instance our Europe trip, okay? We were what, at least 21 by then. We're adults, right? Were we not talking about things we were doing? Were we not talking about things we were doing with the boys?
Yeah, we were talking about trying to get laid, but we were never trying to be like.
I don't know about you were doing, but I was getting laid.
I don't know. Some of those photos.
You had a girlfriend in your
I did.
Some of
I
those,
did, but I was still getting laid. And I was in your room, motherfucker.
I was
and
single.
guess who always was nice enough? I don't want to. You know what? I don't know if most watchers. I don't want to bring up things, but I would go to other rooms a lot because there was socks on or something on the door.
Yeah,
All I gotta say is Mastodon,
and
you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, Chris.
I know what
so
you're
I'm
talking
not
about.
being a dick, guys. We're men. Do we say things sometimes to impress other
dare
dudes?
you.
Silly ass things. I've said it.
She was a nice girl.
I'm sure she was. I didn't.
Tony calls her a mastodon.
I did not like her.
You called
I
her
thought she was a
Mastodon.
bitch. But anyway, moving on.
I'm just saying.
Moving on. Did I not respect
Tony
you?
sounds like
Hey.
Trump, and I don't. I'm just saying she was a very nice girl. And
Oh,
she-
now when he's talking to you guys in
And-
public, yeah, you're good at giving public speech. But Chris, we've
Hey,
all
I'm just-
talked
I'm
about
just telling
pussy
the honest
behind
truth.
closed
I'm
doors,
just telling
Chris.
the honest
Okay,
truth.
we've all talked about
she was
pussy
a nice
behind
girl.
closed
I
doors,
respected
Chris.
her. Nothing. Everything was consensual and
Yeah,
a
you
good
didn't
time.
rape her. I'm not saying that at all. Well, I'm
What?
saying.
Where did the rape come from? You brought that up.
No,
not
you
me.
said it was consensual. I said I agree. It was definitely consensual. But all I'm saying is, you're judging this guy because he said something about grabbing a pussy. And Chris, me and you both have said things right along those lines. Okay, let's not fucking try to judge someone. Let's not be the kettle calling the pot black or
He was
vice
also
versa.
married at the time.
So what? You know how many?
And he
You
also
know how
ran a-
many? You know how many married men
He
have
was also
affairs?
running a pageant that was shut down after those comments came out. Because
That was like
apparently
3
that
years
was his
ago.
thing.
Hey.
It sounds kind of predatory.
Hey,
in
guess
that
what?
instance,
You
but
know,
I'm just saying.
there was a while where Aloha
There's
Water
a
was
difference,
bought
Tony.
by a
There's
company called
predatory
Hawaiian
and
Isles. Hold on,
non-pre-
hold on. I'm gonna tell you something. There was a time where Aloha Water was purchased by a company called Hawaiian Isles.
I remember that.
Yeah, and we had a joint venture with them. And guess who our spokesperson was?
The one from Saved by the Bell.
Mario Lopez,
Yeah,
AC fucking Slater was our spokesperson. And guess what my dad and him did? Mario was judging the Hawaiian Tropics contest. And he invited my dad to go along.
Okay, judging in contest. All right, fine.
Guess who won the contest? The one that sucked his dick. Okay? So chill the fuck out.
Oh, shit.
That's
This is news
life.
coming out
That's
now.
life, bro.
I never said that.
Yeah,
That's
I never said that
life.
either.
My
Everybody
brother went
just-
surfing.
Just for the record, that was
And again,
Tony Gabriel. G-A-B-R.
AC, you got a problem? Come see me. I'll fuck you up. AC Slater, get the fuck out of here.
You're putting out
I
major
never met him.
allegations against AC
I
Slater,
don't give a
dude.
fuck. He was married to the Doritos girl. They've been long divorced. Okay? So, let me just put this out there.
Uh-oh.
Let me just put this running
This
his
is where
mouth.
this is where we blow up.
Look,
I'm
look.
not part of
Hey,
this.
I've been in play. I've grabbed boobs. I've grabbed asses. I've done inappropriate things. Okay, so have you, Chris. So is probably your dad. We don't know, but I'm sure he grabbed your mom's ass once or twice before they were dating.
Anything I've ever done in my entire life has been consensual.
You're such a fucking liar.
No, I'm not.
Tony,
It's been consensual.
Tony, I
for
never,
sure.
I never grabbed my
Everything I've
wife's
ever done.
ass before we were dating.
You're such a liar, Randy.
Before we were dating?
You call me a liar. Don't call me a liar.
Chris, Chris.
I never.
No, I'm not saying you ever did anything out of consent. But what I'm saying is,
I've always done things out of consent.
no, with consent, yes. I'm not calling you a rapist at all. But what I'm saying
Stop
is,
putting words in my mouth.
but what I'm saying is, Chris, later on, we've discussed the situations, which means we've had locker room talk, and you hate President Trump on a basis because of how he talks when you've done the same things, is all I'm saying.
Locker room talk
You're
to
being
me,
a hypocrite.
Locker room talk to me is like, that girl's so hot, I totally would like to hook up with her and like get on.
Chris,
blah, blah, blah.
I remember a specific quote about
Like, I say that shit
juggling
all the time.
titties, Chris. I remember a specific quote you told me about juggling titties, okay? So, let's not be judges here.
Oh, Chris, you look like you're being scolded.
Look at his face. You
Look at
know
the-
he's guilty.
look at the
I'm
guilt
not
there.
lying. Chris, you bad man. Exactly,
Bad,
Morris.
bad boy.
Okay.
Bad boy.
Let's be real.
Let's be real. Thank you. That's all I'm asking, Chris. Let's be real.
You're right.
Let's
Think
not
of
get
it-
mad at Trump because he said, "Yeah, I grabbed her by the pussy."
Think of it-
We've all said something along those lines. All of us have.
Think of what
So
I've.
stop it.
So, from what you guys have seen on this podcast for the past 3 years, would you
I'm
think,
by
would you
far
think-
more offensive than Chris.
Would-
By far.
Would you think I'm the guy you got to worry about, or we think this is the guy
Oh,
you
we
got to
know
worry
who you
about?
gotta
The
worry
Trump
about.
supporter is the one you got to worry about, or the Democrats the one you got to
Hey,
worry about?
you know what about the Trump supporter? He's not gonna lie. The Trump supporter won't lie about grabbing pussy. The Democrat will fucking try to cover it up.
But I'm not lying.
Hence
about
Joe
anything.
Biden. Chris, you never grabbed the pussy.
I've told you everything. You know everything about me.
I
and
know
my life.
everything about you. That's
Is
why
there-
I'm
is
just
there
asking.
one thing-
I'm trying to keep
Is
things
there one
vague.
thing where I've treated a girl wrong?
No, I'm
Never.
not, Chris. That's not what I'm saying.
Okay,
That's not what I'm saying at all.
I'm just saying.
But
I'm-
okay, let me ask you this: did the girl that Trump supposedly grabbed her pussy, did she file a police report?
She had 20 sexual allegations.
But the
results
one that
against
he
him,
said, hold
and
on,
he paid
hold
them all
on,
off
Chris.
to keep
Let me.
quiet. I'm just
So
saying.
they weren't that mad then. If you're really mad, you're gonna take someone to court. But if you're not that mad, fuck it, I'll take some cash. Okay, we're cool now.
This is a different time, man. There's
It's
lot
not
of
a
shit
different
that
time,
they
Chris.
are-
This
there
is
are.
this
It's a
is
different time.
fucking fact. We all say things to try to fucking.
I can tell you right now
flex.
that it's a different time than it was.
Okay, so yeah, Me Too movement. Where's the Me Too movement against Biden right now? Where is it? I'm glad you said that because it's supposed to be a different time. No. We're supposed to be in a different time where
No, we're not in a
women
different
have
time,
these. We're gonna promote women's rights, which they should have. No one should ever touch a woman without their consent. But we literally were going at fucking people like crazy with daggers. When Trump said he grabbed the pussy, there was like 10,000 people storming the Capitol. We have fact that Biden molested this lady, and there's not a fucking peep.
How do you have fact?
Okay, let
She said it. Why are we silencing her? What
Okay.
happened to Me Too? Hear them all out. All of a sudden, it's like, oh no, she's lying.
Okay, I want you guys to go a little bit higher elevation here. It's.
We
you
need
guys-
to go higher
no,
elevation.
So LaBelle, hold on. LaBelle said, honestly, I'm more worried about Chris because I expect Tony to say something to anger people.
Okay.
Because I'm transparent.
Okay.
I'm transparent. I'm not
Okay,
hiding anything.
So you're saying because
Maybe
I'm
you're
not
hiding
saying-
some devious things, Chris. Maybe you're a sick deviant.
No, we're
I have
He's
mar-
not.
I'm
He's not.
married.
He's been my best
I'm
friend.
married.
Hey, maybe you guys are both in this weird shit. I don't know.
trust
You
me.
guys remember? You guys remember who?
I've known Chris my whole life. He's a good dude.
Do you remember who Justice Clarence Thomas was?
I know the name.
Supreme Court Justice.
Yeah,
okay?
Clarence
he was
Thomas.
He was up for confirmation. Who brought sexual allegation charges against? She made a verbal. Guess who jumped all over and tried to ruin Clarence Thomas's career?
Who?
First black Supreme Court justice in U.S. history.
Okay.
Joe Biden.
Oh, well, there you go.
So my only question to Joe Biden is: you went after this Supreme Court justice
For diddling.
for diddling,
But
and,
you're
and,
like
you,
that.
and you
You're
did.
the number one
you-
diddler.
you
How
didn't-
many kids have you sniffed
Tony,
in
let
the
me
past
finish.
month?
Let me finish.
I'm just saying. go
All
ahead.
I'm saying is he didn't give Clarence Thomas due process. Okay, now he wants due process.
Oh, of course.
That's where I have difficulty.
So just like Trump is on trial because he questioned if his son was breaking laws, but we didn't run his son for breaking any laws.
Here's the problem. I think we're distinguishing people between Democratic and Republican.
No, we're not. We're just putting out corruption.
no,
no,
Chris.
no, but
I left this by Joe Biden.
But I feel like you're defending Trump for the same reason that you're attacking Biden is because of your political.
No.
Because of their political.
I'm pointing out I'm pointing out the fucking.
Alignment.
No, Chris,
I'm
what I
pointing
just
out.
stated
They're
had-
both guilty.
Chris, what I
think
just
they're
said-
both
I don't
fucking
think
guilty.
so.
I think they're both guilty.
So if, for instance, if Trump was guilty of sexually molesting somebody, there would have to be a police report. Did the girl he said he grabbed her pussy file a police report? No, she didn't. Did Tara Reid, who's alleging Biden molested her, is she filing a police report? Yes, she is. So there's a fucking report of it.
They filed a police report and Trump settled out of court.
No, not for the
That's
pussy
the
grabbing
difference.
thing. He settled out of court with Stormy Daniels.
They may not
no,
be
no, 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 no,
celebrities.
no.
Yes.
Listen,
Well, okay.
listen. You're
Stormy
talking about
Daniels-
different things.
Stormy Daniels was a celebrity in this
Yeah, a
instance.
porn
where
star.
Everybody knew
A
who
porn
she
star.
was.
Did he pay? Did he? Am I saying Trump never cheated on his wife? No, I'm not. Am I saying that he raped girls? He never did. Okay.
Well, we don't know that.
Has anybody came out?
No, but
If there would have been any instance that he raped a girl, don't you think the Democrats would have found him,
Okay, but
paid
you-
for it, and put it out
To
there?
LaBelle's point, don't you think money can keep people quiet?
okay, you two.
Yeah,
I'm
they
trying, I'm-
paid. She paid off Stormy
So does
Daniels.
that mean it
'Cause
never
he,
happened?
He didn't want to know. No one wants to. He didn't want the public to know that. Yeah, I fucked Stormy Daniels in the ass, and then she sucked my dick after. Does he want all that out there? No. Shut up. We fucked. Be quiet. That's
All-
what it was.
Chris, what I just said had nothing to do with politics. It had to do. Biden took a certain position 30 years ago with
Yeah.
Clarence Thomas, where he assumed he was guilty because this girl came forward, and he almost destroyed this one of the best Supreme
That's
Court
called
justices.
precedence.
Okay,
It's called precedence.
and all I'm saying is now the bus has come around the block and it's on him.
But now he wants to change the precedence.
He wants to change the rules.
Well, that's the precedent. So bottom line is if you go to court, right, what they do is they look at former cases and what is the precedence that they've set, right? The precedence is this, and this,
This
right?
is how these cases ended up,
Right.
and this is how we're going to
and,
decide.
okay, unless there's special circumstance, these are the rules we're following. The precedence is the rules.
If today,
So the bottom line is if this girl says, hey, he touched me inappropriately, I reported it, it was hidden, I guarantee she's not going to be the only one saying it.
and
It's
to
a
your
whole
point-
other Clinton thing.
To your point, you're saying, what about the whole Me Too movement that's
Right.
been going on?
What? Because
So
it
there
was
are-
only against Trump.
No,
but now there's
no.
a Me Too
no,
against Biden.
no. The Me Too was
The Me
against
Too is-
Kavanaugh.
Well, it was against Kavanaugh, and
It's
by far,
against Weinstein,
first of all, the
it's
witness in
against-
Kavanaugh
it's-
couldn't
no,
even
and
remember
Weinstein,
anything.
Hold
yes.
on.
Yeah,
Big names.
Weinstein, yeah.
Kavanaugh, Weinstein, Cosby, fucking the
Okay, so where is it
Olympic
now?
doctor.
That's
what's
all
his
I'm
name?
asking.
Who was the producer in Hollywood?
That's all I'm
Weinstein.
Weinstein. That's all I'm asking. Okay,
The
so where is it now?
Olympic doctor.
So
what's
that's
his
all I'm
name?
asking is where is
Yeah,
it now,
so-
Chris?
Yeah.
Where is
So-
it now?
So cases that have occurred in the past 10 years or 5 to 10 years
10 months.
are going to affect the outcome of the cases that are to come.
So what I'm
right?
saying,
so you have to
precedence.
You have to
Precedence.
You have to take that into account. So we're in a new era of the Me Too thing is a new era of stuff. There's a new rulings. There's new court cases. There's new evidence that you can use.
No,
for
but
your
after
court
the
case
Me
is
Too thing
approved.
came was the whole point of the Me Too was you have to listen to every allegation. There was no because before the Me Too was the whole Me Too movement was they were saying that women were being silenced.
You're presumed guilty, Chris, and that's what the problem with the Me Too movement is. They forgot about a process called due process.
Right.
That you're innocent
Right.
until proven
Guilty.
So you don't go out and destroy.
So just because a
somebody's
woman
life.
says, "Oh, I got raped," people were just saying like, "This guy's a rapist."
Yeah.
No, I'm not a rapist unless you prove I'm a rapist. Okay.
It doesn't mean there aren't rapists out there, but the point
Yeah.
is you have due process. That's what's great about this country.
Is it?
You have to
Yes.
prove I'm guilty.
I get.
I don't
get-
have. I shouldn't have to prove I'm
you are-
innocent.
And you're right. You're right. You're right.
You
you're
want
right. You should,
Napoleonic
you
law,
should.
you go down to
No,
Mexico.
I'm with you. I'm with you that you should have to prove it, but
And that should be the status quo for anything.
now we're.
But
living
what
in-
I'm saying is,
I'm just saying it's,
if
it's
it was
more
to come out, let
complicated-
me just ask you
I'm
this,
saying it's more
Chris.
complicated than it was like 20 years ago.
Let me just ask you this.
That's all I'm
No, it's
saying.
not
It's
complicated.
only more
Chris.
complicated
Listen,
because-
listen,
It's more
listen.
complicated
No, it's
than
not.
it was 20 years ago.
This is. I'm gonna simplify it for right now. Okay, if Tara Reid, the girl that's accusing Biden, right, came out and said Trump touched my pussy, this shit would be in every fucking newspaper. This shit would be the top headline right now. Okay, because it's Biden. Shit's not getting fucking out there. They're trying to keep it quiet, but people are getting it out there. Here's the thing: it's a double fucking standard, Chris. Where is the Me Too march onto fucking Biden's property? Where is the Me Too fucking march trying to support this lady. It's fucking nowhere. Where's Mazie Hirono, who said no fucking our representative,
Right, she
who
did say
said
that.
she opened her fucking mouth and said no fucking woman should ever be silenced for any allegation, even if it's false. We should listen to her. Where is she now? Fucking with her head up her ass, quiet as fuck. That's all I'm saying. This is propaganda bullshit.
It has to
dude.
go both ways. You're right about that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all. And I'm done there.
You're right.
It's bullshit.
Yodi says the fact that arguing about it isn't going to go away and make anyone change their vote for Trump.
But it might make you people wake up and think.
LaBelle said money can make people stay quiet, but when they see that the person is going to get major power, they come out and try to make more money.
Let me just tell you this: Biden
Don't
don't got much less than
money
Trump.
is evil.
Biden's got a lot of money. He ain't poor compared to Trump. Okay.
Oh, no, Biden's made a ton of money.
Oh, a ton. You know why? Because he does illegal fucking shit.
Morris said also people lie to make money.
Yeah. Well, I mean, dude,
All politicians.
I don't
do.
even understand how Biden can be running right now with the whole Ukraine thing. I don't understand.
For those of you living outside
Because
of the
Trump
United
Trump
States,
almost was impeached for investigating the Ukraine thing, but the fucking actual laws that were broken, where he like full on said like, "Oh yeah, I told that motherfucker if this motherfucker's not fired, then we ain't giving you aid." He brags about it. He's on fucking record on video saying it, and he's not investigated. This is fucking bananas.
for those of you living outside of the United States, guess what?
You're fucking lucky.
They think
we
we're
don't.
freaking
We don't.
crazy.
They think we're crazy, but
They
we
think
don't.
we're-
We don't.
He
trust-
wasn't impeached.
We
Not
really-
almost.
we
He
really-
didn't get impeached at all. Not even close.
We
okay?
really don't trust anything that's going on in our government right now,
Dude.
like, for the most
And then you
part.
got Pelosi with this $3 trillion fucking plan that's gonna give $1,200 to every illegal alien. Dude, I'm sorry. If you don't belong in this country, you don't get our fucking money.
You know what we really need to do, and this is for you guys, your generation, is get laws passed limiting the terms that these people can serve in Congress and the Senate.
Thank you, thank you, Randy. I agree with you 100%.
These people
there
that have
shouldn't
been
be
there
a fucking
for 30
senator for 50
50
years.
Yeah,
fuck
I'm
that.
sorry.
Pelosi should have been fucking out of there the second term. She didn't do anything for California.
Power breeds corruption. Corruption breeds.
Yeah,
money.
it's a cyclical. It's a
Look at
cyclical
Mitch
thing.
McConnell, dude, the fucking most terroristic.
Well,
fucking
all
person.
of them, Chris. You could say that about Schumer. You could say that
Dude,
about
Schumer is a shithead.
The
Dude,
way you guys talk about
Pelosi-
Pelosi,
Dude, Pelosi is one of the most evil people I've ever seen
Mitch
in
McConnell
life.
is one of the most evil people. He's the one who's saying, "Hey, don't give these states help." When they said, "Hey, we're on the verge of claiming bankruptcy," McConnell says, "Oh, don't claim bankruptcy. These are the ways Democrats can just get more money." Meanwhile, Mitch McConnell's state, Kentucky, the fucking
Kentucky?
the fucking state that doesn't do. Fucking, it does. It's a
Yeah, look at
very
it. Who?
specific thing.
He's talking about Pelosi. Look at her
Yeah.
state. A fucking shithole.
Yeah, look at Mitch McConnell's state, Kentucky, that gets the most aid out of any state in the entire fucking
I don't
nation.
know. Where
Yes,
did
they
you
do.
pull
Where
that
do you
up?
get those numbers from?
get
They're
those numbers
they're
from?
contributing less to the economy compared to any other state, and
You're
they're
drinking
getting
the
most.
bourbon.
In comparison to what they contribute to our economy and what they get back,
I agree with you,
they
Morris.
get way more back than
Kentucky?
they do contribute to our
Okay,
economy.
Chris, I do believe that the states need help, but I think where you need to draw the line.
I'm not
Well,
saying the states don't need aid or help.
No, they
like,
do. They do. The states, but
especially Hawaii. Hawaii's a fucking
Yo,
shit.
you know what it is? Is the states need better fucking leaders.
no, Tony. Let
Yeah,
me,
that's
me,
what it is.
Let me finish my thought.
Okay.
We just infused $3 trillion to the states. Okay. We infused another $6 million through liquidity to the bond market, to the banks, to everything else. Okay. We were already $3 trillion.
I guarantee the amount of money Hawaii puts into the
No, but
United
Chris,
States economy
Chris.
is larger than Kentucky.
Let me use
I
this
can
as
guarantee
let me
fucking
let me
see that
ask
right
Maybe.
now.
Maybe.
let me ask
I
you
can
this.
guarantee-
Well, I know our
fucking see that.
taxes are high as fuck,
Let me ask you this.
but that's to the
And our
state.
people fucking pay for it.
But
Well,
that's to the state,
but
Chris.
Fuck
some,
you, Kentucky.
what some
Sorry,
states
sorry.
what
Not Kentucky. I love Kentucky.
Now,
Sorry.
fuck Kentucky.
Fuck Mitch McConnell. Fuck
What-
that
what's-
that
what-
turtle ass motherfucker.
what some states are trying to do is back prior to COVID-19. They didn't have money to fund their pensions. They didn't have money to pay for things.
Yeah, but the COVID brings in money.
No. Tony, let me finish.
Okay.
So financially, they were in terrible shape. COVID just basically has driven them to the point of bankruptcy now. Okay. It's not the taxpayers' responsibility to bail their ass out because of poor decisions they made prior to COVID-19.
Right.
I'll bail them out from that. You draw the line in the sand. What was the impact of COVID on your economy from this date forward?
Or where you just shittily ran previous.
But if you put yourself into a huge hole prior to that, why as a taxpayer am I going to bail your ass out because you made bad decisions?
Exactly. I agree with your dad.
I agree. But you can't just tell them, hey, you can't just tell every state claim bankruptcy and fucking deal with it.
Well, some states
California
may have to,
been
Chris.
bankrupt like
some
5
states
years
may
ago.
and Chris, states have done it.
Yeah, but
Chris, let me ask you this, Chris.
Michigan did it.
Chris, guess what?
Years ago and came out of it.
California wanted to claim bankruptcy years ago, before this fucking pandemic. And guess who was still running it? Pelosi.
Well, California's also got a sales tax of 13.7%. I think it's
California is a fucking communist state, pretty much. I always grew up like, hey, in the mindset like, hey, I want to move to California. But when I actually visited California, I was like, this place is a shithole. There's homeless everywhere. There's dog shit everywhere. People are rude. People don't give a fuck about anyone but themselves. All right? I'm just saying.
Yes and no. I've had a lot of positive experiences in California. What California that I can understand.
I've had fun in California, but it wasn't due to the people or the landscape.
What I can understand about California, real simple, and any state, not just California, is if you need to take care of the people of your state first.
Yes.
And if you can't take care of the people of your state first, then don't start offering to throw money everywhere else.
Well, here's my thing, Randy, and I've always said this from day one on this show, is you got to clean up your own backyard before you can help your neighbor.
Right.
Okay?
Don't go shit in your neighbor's yard.
Exactly. And that's the number one thing is that I always argue with Chris. Chris is always like, we got to help all these people. It's like, dude, first of all, you're talking about illegal people that are in this country illegally, illegal immigrants. I don't give two fucks about people that are here illegally.
Yeah.
I care about American citizens first.
Yeah.
Take care of America. Feed our needy. Clothe our fucking homeless and shelter them. Then let's worry about everybody else's fucking country, okay? And that's the bottom line. Chris, I'll take another one, please.
You want the little card?
I'm not heartless.
Yeah.
It's just my heart goes to my people first.
Now, San Francisco, the intention was good, but the
Thank you, sir.
optics were horrible. Because they had all these meth users, they had all these alcoholics, they had all their homeless. And so what they did, and they thought it was a good idea, and like I said, the intention may have been good, is because you had all these vacant hotels. They basically took over certain floors of these hotels.
Yeah, and made it all like a homeless
Well,
population.
they basically moved all the druggies in there, all the
Yeah.
homeless. They fed them.
And not only,
no, Tony.
wait,
let me
hold
finish.
on,
They
Randy.
fed 'em,
Not
they
only
took
did they feed them and clothe them, they made sure they had
their drugs and their alcohol. Yes.
Now tell me what fucking mentally sane person
Okay, Tony.
is gonna say, "Hey, let's put a bunch of drug addicts on one floor of a hotel and then give them the drugs."
But Tony,
That's real smart.
But Tony, pause.
Okay, I'm pausing.
What they were trying to this is the compassionate side. What you're trying to prevent is if they were on the street, they're going to do the drugs regardless. They're going to drink regardless, and you're going to and you basically you have possibly. I mean, if somebody was really sinister, you wipe out your homeless population that way. Let them all
Hey,
get the COVID.
and that's their choice if they want to stay.
Okay.
Bottom line is this: if you want shelter, you want health care, you're gonna give up the drugs and you're gonna be clean.
Well, Tony,
if you want to do drugs, you stay the fuck on the street and die. I don't give a fuck.
Tony,
why am I gonna tax my constituents to pay for you to have a drug party?
Okay, Tony.
That's basically what they're doing, right?
I think you have to look at the compassionate side. This is human life, and what is the
That's
value of
fine.
life.
But let me ask you this, Randy.
Where I objected is, if you're going to do this for the druggies, and you're going to do this for the alcoholics,
yeah,
then why aren't you going out there and getting all the other homeless people that are vets, everybody else?
Well, here's my
and
thing.
extending the same thing to them.
I'd rather take that $1 I just spent on some meth for fucking crackhead Joe over here and give it to a fucking kid who's hungry.
I agree, Tony, but you know what?
Right.
These
so
people
why?
are on the
That's the
streets.
thing. But that's the thing. Hey.
Did you hear
I'm
what
not trying to be.
Do you know what San
heartless.
Francisco spends every year just to clean the shit off the sidewalk?
Exactly. dude.
Do you
if
know the
if-
number?
let me ask
Do
you
you know
something.
the number? Do you know the number?
No, but I don't know the number.
$28 million a
To
year.
clean shit off the sidewalks.
Yes.
So let me ask you this, Randy. Why would we listen to whoever the fuck is running that country to fucking or
It's a
run that
state.
city or that state to run our country?
Can you
okay?
just set up like fucking porta potties like throughout the city and just have them cleaned like on a
Dude, you're
Well,
dealing with
that-
mentally ill people that should be in asylums.
Chris,
okay?
they've been
They'll
trying to-
shit on the fucking sidewalk
Okay.
and smear it on a window.
Okay, what Venice Beach has experienced, which is really horrible, is because the homeless population, especially along the that one highway where you have all the people living in the people are shitting and pissing down the storm drains.
And it's filtering to the beach.
Goes to the beach. So they found that the E. coli levels, the bacteria levels in the ocean, have quadrupled.
Here's what needs
I
to
don't
happen.
fuck with
Here, if I was to
California
run for
beaches.
president, let me tell you right now what I would do with the homeless population. I would go around. I would say we're going to create a task force, okay? We're going to go to these encampments.
I'm sure
And
they've
we're
done
gonna,
that.
and I'm sure they have, but they may have got the information, but they never took action. Because here's the thing, since I think the 1980s, I think insane asylums have been shut down in America. Yeah. And it might
No,
sound heartless.
They're still around. Tony.
Small,
They're
a
still
small,
around.
small percent.
you
To
still
what
have-
used to
if
be,
you still
Randy.
have-
You still have.
I'm talking about, but compared to what used to be, it's a small fraction. And I'll be honest with you guys. I'd say 90. Let me dial it back. I'd say 70 to 80% of people on the streets are there because they're not mentally stable, and they should be
You
institutionalized.
know, Tony, I totally agree. It's a mental health issue.
It is.
And this country has got to start addressing it. Because look at it. We
HRX says send them to China.
But Tony.
Yeah.
I've been in Hawaii forever.
Yeah.
You've been here for second to ever.
I was only gone from here for 6 years.
No. But hear me out.
Okay.
We still only have one facility in Kaneohe, and what do we refer to it as?
Kai Mohala.
We call we call that the Red Roof.
Oh.
Kai Mohala is private. That's out in Makakita.
But it's still a mental institution.
No, but I'm saying the only public mental health facility we have has been in Kaneohe for the past 70 years.
Like, if I was going to run for president, that would be one of the things I think I would push.
We need to build more.
And we need to have more facilities that can deal with the people that are mentally
Right.
unstable and living on the street.
And you need to be able to commit them to these facilities to get the care they need.
And that's the funny thing is because that's what California claims that they're doing, but yet you have the biggest homeless population out of everybody. And they're, I'd say 80% of them have mental problems. It's not, I would say
I don't
20
know,
to 10, 10 to 20% are drugs.
I think
majority of them
half
have
are drugs. I
No,
think
no,
at
no.
least half are drugs.
You know what? What you got to consider
it's-
too is a lot of them are on drugs because of their mental
Chris,
situation.
it's not either. They have mental health issues, and on top of that, they have alcohol or drug issues, or
Right.
both. So if you
So
talk,
it's compiled,
you-
but
you
what's
talk
the
to
root of the evil?
No, but
is the mental problem.
Yeah.
Well,
so-
the drug could cause the mental problems. You see how many
That
people-
could too. That could very
you
well
seen
be
how
too.
many people have done meth and gone.
Yeah,
on
but if you,
fucking
you
crazy
listen, to,
fucking-
you listen to
You fry your brain.
You listen to Dr. Drew,
but
some of the top.
But
ones
let me
that
ask
Drew's
you this.
a
Hold on.
clown. No,
Hold on,
but-
Randy.
but-
Hold on.
But hear me out.
Dr.
Hold on,
Drew's
real
the
quick,
doctor
real
of fucking
quick.
everything.
Hold
That
on,
guy's a
hold
fucking
on, real
clown.
quick. Bottom line is, if you fry your brain doing meth,
Right?
do you
fry your
belong in
brain.
the streets?
No.
No, you belong in an institution. And I know because of the past of the history of the mental institutions in America, there's a bad stigma there. But the bottom line is, there's some people that shouldn't be on the street, and we've shut down, I would say 90% of those facilities, and guess where those people are now? They're on the fucking street.
Right.
If you go to Waikiki right now, you're only going to see crazy people.
Oh no, Tony.
Right now, it's only crazy people
No,
because
Tony.
everybody else is fucking home.
Tony, that's wrong.
What do you mean that's wrong?
That's wrong.
Dude,
I mean, I was
my
just
brother.
down
Okay,
there.
hold on. My brother goes down to Waikiki
Yeah.
weekly to service
Yeah.
Halikoa,
Mhm.
and he says every time he comes out of Halikoa, there's crackheads. Fucking every. There's video on his Instagram.
Because that's interesting. Because a good friend of mine that lives down over towards the zoo, that side,
Yeah.
says that since we've had this COVID-19, they've all disappeared because
See-
there's nobody to hit up for money.
But
for
Randy,
doing things.
I've literally seen videos of dudes in Waikiki crackheads filling up shopping carts with flammable things, lighting it on fire, and just pushing it into the streets. That's what's going on in Waikiki right now.
Send me a
It's
video.
not.
I'd like
I
to
will
see
show it to you
I'd like
right
to see
now.
video.
I went to Waikiki like 2 days ago. It was not like
Yeah, it's
chaos
not-
and
it's not-
anarchy.
I will
Like,
show you this
relax.
right now.
Mad
Like,
Max.
Like literally, we went and got a hot dog and sat at the beach for like half an hour. It
Mad
was
Max,
fine.
Diamond Head.
There's
Dude,
nothing
I'm
wrong
telling
with
you
that.
right now, that is what's going on in
No,
Waikiki.
what they did was they put all
Dude,
the homeless
first
people
week,
into
the
a
first
certain...
week of quarantine, there was homeless people fucking
let Chris
on
speak,
the
'cause
street.
Chris
I
was
can
just
tell you,
there.
I was
Let
just
Chris-
there. I can tell you what they did was, you know where Nimitz is, right?
I'm gonna
off
just
the
pull this
freeway
up,
from
man.
Nimitz, Staten
Yeah.
Island.
Yeah.
They moved. There's a whole bunch of tents in that back area in that park.
You talking about where the Zippies
Yeah,
was?
so you know where there's all the low income housing stuff that they have that they just built up off of Nimitz Highway.
Right.
Like
I know
when
what
you
you're
come
talking
off.
about. Yeah. Right next
So
to you.
behind that, there's a giant park. There's a bunch of tents. There's like hundreds of tents back behind that area, and that's where all the homeless are right now. And they're all there because either they're not working anymore because they've been laid off, or they don't have a job anymore. A lot of those people who were living in town had jobs,
right?
And they just refused to get homing. They refused to live in a home. They didn't want to pay rent, and they didn't want to live in the low income housing because they tell them, hey, if you're in this housing that we're providing for you, you can't do drugs. You have to be in by 10 o'clock. You can't drink.
You got to be out looking. for
Yeah,
a
you
job
want a
down
free
there.
fucking house? You gotta follow some fucking
so
rules.
A lot of these people were living in tents down by Cook Street,
Yeah.
like in that area, and that's all gone. So now they're living in the back area.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
in
about. Yeah.
tents.
They moved them all off of
They all moved
Coral,
them all
Cook
off,
Street, all
and
that
because
side,
a lot
yeah.
of them aren't working right now because they're just unemployed, or they just are doing drugs. They give them a place to stay that's not.
But I think we're all saying the
the
same
middle
thing.
of everything.
I totally agree with Tony. This country needs to start spending a hell of a lot more money
on mental health.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
And again, that shows that I'm not
And you
completely
talk-
Republican.
and you
because
talk-
mental health is all about the Democrats. They're all about that.
Well, no, but it costs us more money as taxpayers with the crime and everything that results from the actions of these people that aren't being taken care of. Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
And
Fuck, I can't find this fucking thing.
And they've said that you got to address the mental health issue first, then you tack the drug addiction or alcohol.
Dude, the
second.
drug for homeless population, I think the drug addiction is a smaller fraction than the mental health issue.
But I know, honestly, is I know at one time crystal meth in Hawaii was the drug of choice. Is it leveled off? Is it decreased?
No, it's still one of the worst problems we have.
Because
by far.
I heard heroin's back on the rise.
Well, I'm sure it is.
No, I heard I heard heroin's like the drug of choice.
Yeah,
now.
but meth is cheaper, so I think that's why people choose that.
Damn, dude, I'm looking through whole Hungry Hawaiian's fucking Instagram. And I can't find. There's so many. Look, I mean,
Chris,
like, there's
I
so
think
many.
I think the
tweakers.
number one drug now is heroin. I think there's been a huge across the
Hawaii?
country. No, across the country, just
Here.
overall.
I mean, like here's an example. Okay, this is what we deal with in Hawaii. This is a fucking tweaker. She's at the park rolling the fucking caution tape around her body.
She looks like she's going to a party, bro.
Bro, this is wine night. There's no fucking parties at the beach park.
Yo, there are parties out there. Trust me.
Tony,
Oh, you gotta get the thong right. Gotta get the thong right. Anyway.
Tony, she's Holly. There's no way she could be out in wine night.
No, she's out in Waianae. I'm telling you right now.
Not anymore.
Yeah, maybe not anymore. She might have got taken out, but hold on. I want to find the one with the guy that lit the cart on fire. I know it's on here somewhere.
Look at all those faces in the jar.
Got a lot of faces. Oh wait, is this it? No, this isn't it.
All right. Anyway.
I think we agreed on that last point.
No,
that
I mean,
mental
I
health
think
needs to be a
I think
priority.
we all have the kind of the same point of view.
Tony, check this out. Let's end. We got to get to the end of the show because we're going on like 3.5 hours.
Dude, that's
So
nothing. We should do another shot. In fact.
All right.
Yodi, I'll call you tomorrow.
You know what, Randy? You should call your daughter right now.
She's not away. Do you
A-Track
know what time it
posted a
is in
link-
Toronto?
A-Track posted a link in the chat saying this is what mental illness is becoming in this country.
I'm gonna find this fucking video, dude. Sad note. There was a guy on the west side. His son went diving, and they haven't found him.
No,
right
they
now.
did.
Oh, they did.
They found
The
him.
15-year-old, they found him. Yeah.
In what?
I don't know where, but they found the
Yokohama.
body. Yeah, they recovered the body.
Oh,
They
dude.
found
So
him in
he
Yokohama.
passed. Then.
He was out kayak fishing. And they
Fuck,
haven't
dude.
recovered his
And he
kayak.
looked like
but
he
they
looked like a
recovered the
nice
body.
kid, man, and I feel really bad for the dad, dude.
Yeah, he knew a friend of ours that we went to elementary school.
Oh, you did?
You did?
Yeah.
Who? We went to elementary school with him.
Myron, yeah.
Oh shit, dude.
So,
Small
That's a
island.
bummer, man. Sorry to hear about that, dude.
He was family with him, so.
And the other freaking the fake news story of the day, Chris, I got your mom going, was a story that Chuck Norris had died from COVID-19.
Chuck Norris would never die from
no,
COVID-19.
So when she went and checked it all out, everything started. You realize the whole thing was a fabrication, this and that. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was hilarious because they're reporting that martial art, black belt in martial arts, blah blah blah, dies from COVID-19.
Dude, no way. Chuck
You're right,
Norris.
It is only 8:30 in Hawaii. Yodi, meanwhile, is like, it's 2:30.
Chris is being soft right now. He's trying to end this shit now.
You're going through like an Instagram feed over here.
Because
What
I'm
are
trying
you
to
doing?
find some funny shit for you guys. I
I got some funny shit for you right
Yodi,
here,
the reason
bro.
I
Here
didn't call
somewhere,
you
dude.
was because I knew you were sleeping.
Pull up our band app. I got a funny thing for you.
Oh, this is way too far. No, I was trying to find. I wanted to show your dad the guy lighting the shit on fire in or downtown.
How about Mike Pence's staffer, Caitlin McKinney, coming down with COVID?
Tested, yeah.
And he still refuses to wear a mask.
How about Biden raping people?
Yeah, but he's being tested like 3 times a day now, and they're not allowing him to.
Chris, do you know about Kumite?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
You know about Kumite?
Yeah.
I just
Are
watched
you
that
sure?
movie the other day.
You sure?
How about Tom Cruise
Want
wanting to
any
be the
trouble?
first?
I'm here fishing, minding my own business.
When is the new Top
So-
Gun movie coming
Have
out?
you ever seen
coming
this?
out of his ass.
I'm going to need you to leave.
Listen.
This is my property.
There's no way I'm walking off my own property.
There's no way I'm leaving this hold because I know Big Belly Kelly's up in here.
Big belly.
You're about to have a problem, bud. I've told you, do not approach me. Do not.
Let's go.
Let's go where?
It's so funny, dude.
Yeah,
Where are we going?
You never seen
Are
this?
you threatening
You
me?
haven't seen this?
What is that?
Just
a net?
watch. Just watch.
Telling you right now, bud. I'm the wrong dude. Okay?
You got nunchucks? Oh shit.
This.
Frank got nunchucks.
That's what it is, bud. Listen, I don't want to hurt you.
Do you know what Kumite?
Have you ever heard of a Kumite? 1987 Kumite champion right here, bud. These right here, go that way.
Dude,
Want
that
any
is the
trouble? I'm
definition
here
of a
fishing,
muffin
minding my-
top.
Dude, that is a muffin top if I've ever seen one.
That's like I would bite into that muffin top. Dude, careful what you're showing on this fucking.
It's Instagram. It's Instagram, so
yeah,
they can't
I
have
want to see
anything.
someone's titties showing up on
Dude,
it.
you can't show a titty on
Yes,
Instagram.
you can.
You cannot show
absolutely can.
titties on Instagram, Chris.
I
You
think-
show me a titty account on
I think
Instagram and I'll
Claude Van
follow
Damme
it.
is crying right
Do
now.
not get us banned. I swear to God.
No, dude, relax. Okay, pump your brakes. Pump your brakes.
Tony,
I don't know why I can't
take
find...
your girlfriend off the site. Come on.
First of all, don't ever talk about my baby cakes that way.
Oh, baby cakes.
Baby cakes.
Baby cakes. Was that Irish or Italian?
What?
That's
Are
the
you guys
first time
posting
I've
stuff
seen
in the
Tony
Discord
say it.
we need to see?
Hold on, I'm gonna find this fucking video for you guys.
Seriously,
Damn it, it's not here.
what the hell does a redneck out in the backwoods have a pair of nunchucks for? That's just.
I don't know, but it's funny because Kumite.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we showed the double rainbow video.
No, we
while
didn't.
back.
We didn't. But I got it. Well,
Totally
a
did.
long time
We
ago.
did. It was like a while ago. It was
Hold
like
on,
in the
our
first-
background is frozen. I gotta find where the background is.
Oh, yeah,
Go ahead.
you are frozen. You know, actually, that's a good site. Oh, now you're moving.
No, we're not moving. It's frozen in the background.
We talking about here?
Hold on, it's in here.
You never did make it snow, Tony.
Oh, I meant to. I'll do that later. Hold on.
You can do that next week.
Yeah, I got you, bro. Boom.
Ice storm.
Ice storm. Is that guy still alive?
No.
He died?
Yeah, rip.
Really?
F's in chat.
Guy was a dick. I don't mean to be heartless, but he was a dick.
Did you guys acknowledge the Little Richard tonight?
Oh, we didn't. Little Richard.
What? Little Richard died?
Little Richard
You
passed
didn't
away.
know that
This
he passed
week,
away?
too.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, 72 years old. Yes.
That's what I was thinking of.
No
that was the other thing I
way.
was thinking of. Yeah, there was like a bunch of like crazy deaths this week.
You know, that guy was a trendsetter, no question.
Well, I mean, I don't know if he's a trendsetter, but he had his own style. That's
Let's
for
play
sure.
a little Richard.
And-
I'm good right now.
Little Richard.
Yeah, Little Richard, yeah.
I got you.
Oh, Rudy. Tutti frutti. Oh, Rudy. Woo! Yeah, we did. We talked about Jerry.
Yes, Jerry Stiller. Roy passed away from Siegfried and Roy.
Oh, yeah, dude. He died, too.
Oh, yeah. Roy died, right?
Yeah, Roy died, too, yes.
Dude.
Wait, keep playing Little Richard.
Yeah, keep playing. What are you stopping for?
Why is
We're honoring all the people that have passed away this week.
To the west, but she's the gal that I love.
Jerry Stiller.
Oh, Rudy. Tutti frutti. Oh, Rudy.
Tutti frutti.
Oh, Rudy. Tutti frutti. Oh, Rudy. Woo! Oh, Rudy. Rap, ba, ba, doo, ba, ba, da, ba, boo, woo!
To Little Richard.
Should we do a shot? Let's do a shot to Little Richard.
She almost drive me crazy. She knows how to love me, yes indeed. But you don't know what she do to me, to the fruity.
Oh, Rudy.
To the fruity. Oh,
Funny story is when me and Chris worked at Punahou, we used to work with a guy named Rudy.
Rudy.
Tutti frutti. Oh, Rudy.
To the fruity.
Oh, Rudy.
To the fruity.
Oh, Rudy.
Oh, wop, bop, doo, bop,
Ba, da, Hey, Randy, can you have me another Coke, please?
It brings you back. It brings you back to a more simple time.
Oh, Rudy! Tutti frutti! Oh, Rudy!
To the fruity.
Oh, Rudy! Tutti frutti! Oh, Rudy!
To the fruity.
Oh, Rudy!
Wop, bop, doo, bop, da, ba, bum. Name Daisy.
Everybody put your shot emotes in the chat!
Got a gal named Daisy.
Cheers.
She almost drives
Cheers.
me
Put your
crazy.
shots in the chat to
She knows how to love
Little
me,
Richard.
yes indeed. Boy, you don't know
We all
what she
been
do
there?
to me, to the
Oh, no.
fruity. Oh, Rudy. To the 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 fruity.
Oh, Rudy!
Oh, wop, bop,
Ba,
doo,
ba,
bop,
ba, da, ba,
boom.
woo! That's a good song. But you know what I really like? You know what's one of my favorite old-timey songs? Wait, I didn't spell that right.
Who else passed away?
Jerry Stiller.
Yeah, we got Jerry Stiller. We played
Roy
his stuff
from
at
Siegfried and Roy.
So at the front of the show, we played a lot of Jerry
Yeah.
Stiller stuff.
Dude, Jerry Stiller, dude, he's so funny.
Serenity Now!
Yeah. But I liked him better in
King of Queens?
King of Queens than I did on Seinfeld.
Yeah, I did like him in King of Queens, but I don't know, Seinfeld. They're both good. They're both
Wait,
good.
did you just say Seinfeld?
Seinfeld and King of Queens, they both had really good parts. Yeah, I liked him in King of Queens.
Well, he had a
so
more
that's it.
regular road on King of
Yeah,
Queens.
yeah. He was more like he was getting taken out by the dog walker on a daily basis.
What?
It was like
You don't remember that episode?
Amy was a dog walker, and they would walk Arthur like a dog. Basically, they were like, while you take the dogs on a walk, can you take Arthur on a walk? And basically, he was getting walked at the same time as she would walk the dog.
And what was that one episode where it was something pyramid or so where he sued him for all the macaroni because he never got it? He was on the game show, Pyramid of Champions or something. You never gave me my macaroni. So at the end of the episode, they just got like freaking 100,000 boxes of macaroni.
Well, it's funny because we were talking about macaroni earlier today, and it had to do with Jerry Stiller. Because one of my favorite episodes of Seinfeld was when Kramer made Fusilli Jerry, and he was the ass man because he got his new license plate. And then Frank Costanza, Jerry Stiller, falls on
I like the shot glasses
Fusilli
with the
Jerry.
sunglasses. Yeah.
He falls on Fusilli Jerry and gets the stuff shoved up his ass, basically. And to finish off the story, it's a 1 in a million shot, Doc. 1 in a million.
1 in a million.
Well, the other was he celebrated the Festivus. What was it?
Festivus for the rest of
Festivus,
us.
Yeah.
Festivus for the rest of us.
What the fuck? Are you serious right now? Wait, hold on.
I don't even know how to put the sunglasses on.
That's why. Okay, I figured it out.
How are you guys putting sunglasses on?
So they're doing it with their points. They can do it with.
Guess what? Guys on YouTube, thank you for watching on YouTube tonight. We appreciate you guys. We do our live stream every Wednesday, 5 p.m. Hawaiian time, twitch.tv/inappropriate talk. Catch us right here to get the live broadcast. If not, you can catch our video on demand on YouTube every Sunday. We post a new episode. I didn't post the anniversary episode. I apologize for that because
What?
I feel like it was like too out of control and too crazy. And
It was
like
barely out of control. And
guess
crazy.
what? If you guys aren't here to support us live in our 3-year anniversary,
Yeah, if you're a dick.
guess
I'm just
what?
kidding.
We had a lot of people here and you weren't. But that's okay. We love you still. But jump on Twitch. It's really not
Get on
that
it. It's
hard.
not hard.
It's
you
not
make an
that hard.
account, and it notifies you when we're on. You come hang
You
out
had
with
to
us.
make a YouTube account, right? Make a
Make a
Twitch,
Twitch
account.
account. It's
You
that
can link
simple.
it with your Amazon account, which would be like 10 times fucking awesome.
Yeah,
'Cause
10
you get a
times.
free sub. But until next time, guys, my name's Chris.
And I'm fucking Tony.
Thank you for joining us. Follow us on Instagram at Inappropriate Bar Talk, Twitter IBT Podcast. Make sure you check out our Discord and check out our merch page because Tony made
Dude,
some
there's cool
shit.
stuff. Team Tony or Team Chris, pick a side.
Yeah. Pick a side.
Liberal or conservative. Just
Stick
kidding.
around, guys. We're gonna do karaoke after.
You know what? You know what I did like what you said though, Chris. Is like, hey, because of the beers on the sleeve, there's like a light side and a dark side.
Hey.
I like that. That was cool. Even though you're the light side, you're just mad because you're the
kind
light
of a
side.
dark side kind of guy.
But you're not a dark beer guy.
Hey.
Just saying.
It's raining here in Hawaii, guys. Stay safe. Be safe. Love you all. Tell your families we said we love you. To all our birthday peeps out in the audience, by the way, happy birthday, Ashley Butcher. But
was it Ashley's birthday?
Ashley's birthday today.
Happy birthday, Ash.
Wabeto, thank you for happy birthday to you,
Wait,
sir.
it's Wabi's birthday?
It's Wabi's birthday. I told him
Thank
to tune
you.
in, but he's
Happy birthday,
always
Wabi.
fucking half-assed.
I just
in
got
his
an
shit.
erection.
But he may be moving back to Hawaii, so who knows?
Dude,
and then
that guy needs to go back to Ethiopia.
RIP to all the good people who we lost this week, but gave us so much happiness in our lives. We love
Yes.
you guys so much.
We
Appreciate
love
ya.
you guys. We'll see you later. Until next time, guys. Peace. Aloha.
Ah.